Could have been anywhere, but we totally appreciate you all being here with us. There's no better place for y'all to be. And we have so much gratitude. We have so much gratitude. We have so much gratefulness for you all. There would be no Trappin Tuesdays without each and every one of you. So Jose, let's get him another shout out. All right. Jose, have you ever planted seeds in the wrong season and wondered why the harvest wasn't growing? I want to start off with that question tonight. I want us to think for a moment how we can rush greatness, but we haven't prepared for it. I've come, Jose, to realize that it's not comparison that is the greatest thief. It is impatience. It is impatience that becomes the greatest thief. How sometimes we often trade our future for the present because of impatience. How we oftentimes trade the future for the present. Because if we think about our life, Jose, we realize that our future is often an accumulation of decisions made in the past. Let that sink for a second. The future is often an accumulation of decisions made in the past. What have we rushed for? What have we rushed for that we weren't ready to pay the price for? Like, I think of sometimes, Jose, when, I can want something. I can see it. The visualization is there. I feel like it's in my grasp. And then for some reason, said thing doesn't go my way. Previous times, I would get upset at myself for that. But then I started learning the meaning of Galatians 6 and 9. And it says, Jose, let us not grow weary in doing good, right? So let's stop right there for a second, Jose. How many times have we grown weary in doing good? Let's stop right there. When we grow weary in doing good, we are making an attempt to trade the future for the present. Like you doing good, you doing a good deed, but why you not receiving in your mind the fruit that you feel should be harvesting in this moment? Because there's a lot of entrepreneurs right now that's really doing good in business, but because they haven't had the $1 million day, they haven't had the $1 million year, they haven't generated the $1 million in their business, and they get on Instagram and they see the million, and they grow weary in doing good. Okay? Okay? There's people going to school right now who are actually doing really good. 3.5 GPAs. But the social media world and even friends have made them feel like they are behind. Okay, this is why this is so good for me, Jose. The name of tonight's episode is The Reward for Patience. And what most people don't know is Jose usually gives me a title based on a lot of stuff we've done. And I don't know if he be testing me or not, because he only give it to me an hour or two before the show. Right? I don't know if he tests my brilliance to see how good I can come up with something, right? And so when I saw that, bro, immediately I thought about this movie I just watched the other day called Rob Peace. It's a good movie on Netflix, Jose. Now watch this. This dude was brilliant, right? He was brilliant, Jose. Young boy. His daddy went to prison for a murder, a double murder, right? He fighting to get his dad out of prison, but the whole while he fighting to get his dad out of prison at a young age, he wound up getting accepted to Yale. Not only does he go to Yale, bruh, he's in Yale. And first of all, this is a true story. This young black dude from the hood, he's in Yale, right? He's taking up the hardest, like, what you call it? Like curriculum, whatever you call it when you take, he's taking up the hard, it's like some type of biology. He's studying cancer, right? He wants to learn how to cure cancer. Mind you, he starts passing the class. The teachers are astounded by how brilliant he is. Now I'm gonna have a spoiler alert right here, because I gotta make my point. Fault Jose, don't fault me. Right? Because I gotta match the title. And I gotta use the best arsenal I have. So his mama working 2 jobs, 3 jobs, to make sure he get there. He come from the hood, Jose. So he comes up with this brilliant idea to help his dad in prison, because he wants his dad to come home. His dad wants to come home. So he starts selling weed. Now he's so good of a chemist. Now remember, this 92, 93, 94 is in the era that's set, Jose. So he figures out a way to sell weed, but make the weed better than all the other weed. And he's such a gatherer. He has cracked the code, because he played water polo and he's brilliant. He's cracked the code on how to mingle, make white and black people co-mingle. So now he's selling the weed to the white and the black people. He cold-blooded. All right? But his girlfriend tells him, there was one point in time where nobody could figure you out. Now you are everything that they've expected you to be. What happens when you downgrade your life to meet everyone else's expectations? Okay. So let's go a little further, Jose. So watch this. His daddy puts an immense amount of pressure on him to get him out of jail. Because he's like, you told me you was going to get me out. He gets his daddy out. on an appeal. His daddy's home. The people reappeal. He goes back. He go back in jail. It's going to be hard to get him out this time. He go back to selling weed. This time he makes so much money selling weed, right before he graduate, the people in Yale kick his dorm room in. But he get rid of the weed, he throw all the weed and stuff out the window, all the money out the window. But now, because he caught the weed, because they knew it was something, the lady the professor, now he passing with flying colors, the hardest class in Yale. Dude from the hood. He got a brain like a computer. He can do numbers. He can break. So now that he got the situation, he still passes Jose. But the lady said she gonna take back her recommendations for him to go work with these like institutions that he can help cure cancer with. Because he's so brilliant, Jose. He's so brilliant, Jose. He's so brilliant that, like, when they look at him, it's like, oh, he gonna crack the code. So watch this, though. He was smuggling his daddy, so he went to the school, Jose, and got the tools and stuff, and made some type of tonic to give his daddy in prison that was helping his daddy brain cancer. But Jose, because he downgraded his life to match people's expectations, the lady done took her recommendations back. He still graduate, but I'm just being real. We live in a society where, listen, a friend of mine told me, I'm not gonna say, Nat told me this the other day. She said, you should let Leah go to college. Yeah, you should. I was like, you know, me, I come from, like, bro, what? And I was like, why? And she said, because of the associations and the connections that she get to make, and not to mention that she's Wallstreet Trapper's daughter. And she's like, by the time she go to college, your name is gonna be so profound, and you put her in the right college, it's gonna do something for us. So I was like, damn. So I started sitting back thinking about, when we look at America, it is a thing. Like if you graduate from certain colleges, that stamp does something for you in America. And it made me think about the idea that, watch this, Jose, we aren't using capitalism. Let me bring it back. We aren't capitalizing off capitalism the way we should be. Did you think about that, B? We aren't capitalizing off capitalism the way that we should be because we spend too much time complaining about it. You spend too much time complaining about it. You spend too much time complaining about it. So let me go a little further, Jose, in the movie. Again, it's a spoiler alert. For Jose, not me. He the one gave me this title. So Jose, watch this. Somebody say you can network anywhere, you missed the whole point. So watch this. He graduates from college and he has an idea to redo his environment, redo the community. Because one of his partners told him about real estate. And one of the dudes he was in college with, his daddy and the son were real estate, like they had a business, right? So he gets a job and he starts to buy real estate. And now he done redid his whole community. But then the 2008 crash hit. And we know how hard that was for people in real estate. They was over leveraged. So then he comes up with this brilliant idea because he done helped his partners, but they done over leveraged their bread. And now they 200 grand in the hole. So you know what you do, you revert back to what you know. You revert back to hustling in the hood. Now, everybody around him is telling him, hey, bruh, don't do this because you still have what it takes to be great. You graduated from Yale as a black man. And not just any kind of like you graduated with high regards. Your grades through the roof. You killed the hardest class in Yale. You ain't just go get a sports degree. Nothing against nobody that got that. But you went to Yale and went and got the hardest. So he starts to sell the weed, moving the weed. Got the connection, moving it. And then the streets do what the streets do. Somebody on the squad he wasn't really cool with, but when you desperate, you take desperate measures, you start overlooking things. So let me ask you, Jose, how many times have we traded the future for the present? He traded the future for the present, meaning he had a situation that was right in front of him that in his mind was so pressing, he gave up what he could be for what is. How many times, Jose, do we know people that have traded what they could have been in the future for the present? I remember coming up, bro. I remember coming up, Jose. And I remember one time, Jose, I felt some kind of way about a situation. They had young dudes in my hood who were good at sports. Damn, this might be a therapy session right here. I remember coming up, Jose, and there was dudes that was good at sports. And the OGs in the hood would tell them they wouldn't let them hustle. They wouldn't let them hustle. They'll see them with me and be like, boy, come here. What you doing? But they ain't never had that regard for me. And I remember feeling some kind of way about that, but not even speaking on it. Damn. So what did that have to say about my future, Jose? You feel me? I'm a certain age. I see my homies, they playing football, they good. And they like, hey, what you doing, boy? What you on this corner with him for? What you on this corner for? Boy, go inside, bat him in the back of the head. And then they're like, hey, Leon, go run to the stove. Hey. And I remember a couple times, Jose, I felt some kind of way about that. But I didn't have the words to express it at the time, but I felt it in my heart. There's times in life where we cannot describe the pain, but we feel it. And so the question, Jose, is, did they get rewarded for their patience? So if we go back to the movie, though, I'm in and out right here. So watch this. He starts to sell a weed again. And now instead of selling packs, he's selling pounds. One of the dudes get caught with the pounds, not by the police, but by some other gangsters. And you know how that go. Hey, tell me where that go at. So the little dude come back. Him and the dude didn't even like each other. The little dude pull up, his partner running the house and say, hey, bro, such and such follow me here. He's like, what do you follow you here for? Boom. Watch this. How many times have we been confronted with a red flag and we disregarded it? Because nobody know that they're selling the weed out this house. Nobody know that this is the location. So when his partner running the house, he's like, hey, bro, your boy followed me. He like, why he followed you here? He get the gun to go outside and sit. He said, man, what's that? The dude said, you ain't no gangster, nigga. What you doing here? Immediately, 2 cars pull up. They run in the house. He run in the house. He get killed. So Jose, impatience, in my mind, from my perspective, his impatience stole his future. His impatience stole his future. So let's go to Galatians 6:9 where it says, let us not grow weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Jose, we will reap the reward if we do not give up. Giving up doesn't always mean quitting. Giving up sometimes can mean diverting from the mission or rerouting from the mission, Jose. He rerouted, Jose. So watch this. He planted the seeds. The seeds ain't growing time. There was a little famine on the land. And he stopped being a farmer to be a truck driver. And he went from farmer to be a truck driver and got in a head-on collision in the 18-wheeler. The impatience steals our legacy. The impatience, Jose, steals our legacy. The impatience, Jose, stalls our metamorphosis. Even as investors, I'm going to use this as a scenario, Jose. I've owned Tesla for maybe 6 years at this point. I bought the company because I just believed in where the future was going. Mind you, the stock has had parabolic ups and have had drastic downs during the course of these 6 years. I haven't sold a stock not once. But yet somebody can buy a stock. Somebody hit me today, Jose, and say, Trap, I bought Apple, I bought Nvidia at 145, it's 136. Should I sell it? Impatience steals your legacy. But on the other side, there's such a great reward for being patient. Ask Joseph. Ask Job. Ask David. Ask Ruth. Being patient does not mean you will not go through every emotion. Being patient means while going through the emotion, I never forget the reason why I started. Say that again. Being patient does not mean we will not experience every emotion. Being patient means in spite of feeling the emotions, I will not forget why I started. In spite of. In spite of. Joseph could have gave up when his brother sold him. Joseph could have doubted after he got so far and the dude's wife accused him of rape. Patient, steadfast, on the journey. You say you want to build wealth. You say you want to build $1 million. You want to be a millionaire. It don't happen overnight. The reward for patience is abundant. You build up this different type of fortitude when you learn to be patient. There's a difference between investing in your future and gambling your future. When you invest in your future, you invest with a long-term perspective. When you gamble with your future, every decision you make it on edge. Every decision you make when you gamble your future, you make it on edge. And so my question is, are you willing to reap the reward for being patient? And I'm going to end there with saying this, Jose. God does his best work while we in the waiting room. God does his best work while we in the waiting room. One more time, Jose. God does his best work while we in the waiting room. Trappin' Tuesday, episode 120, Jose. How we feel, bro? How we feel, man? Hey. Bro, you gotta see the movie, bro.
Movie.
So good.
He did the whole
and you still gotta see it. You still gotta see it, bro. It's a good movie, dog.
That's on my list. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you need to watch it. And it's set in the 80s, early 90s. Bro, it's a good movie, dog. It's a good movie, bro.
Oh, the movie's Rob Peace. Rob Peace.
Rob Peace.
Yeah.
Rob Peace. Really good movie, dog. I watched it the other day and I was just like, damn, such a good movie.
Ah, that's good. You know what I'm saying? Gave the whole Siskel and Ebert full spoiler ministry.
You the one gave me this title.
You know what I'm saying?
I gotta make the title make sense once you give it to me.
We here now. I gotta watch it during the Thanksgiving break. Shout out to all my Thanksgivingers. You know
what?
You know I'm gonna create a new word.
My Thanksgivingers?
Bro, I promise you somebody
it's too early for that, dog.
And they not gonna give me the credit, but it's all good.
It's too early for that, bro. Somebody said don't watch it. Listen, I'm telling you, me telling you the story still ain't going when you see it, because it's going to happen in different. Bro, the movie good, dog. The movie is good.
Nah, I'm definitely watching now.
The movie is good.
Before we got a lot going on this week.
We got a lot going on this week. We got a Thanksgiving special coming on Thursday at 5 o'clock Eastern time. Yes, sir. We got the Thanksgiving special coming on Thursday, 5 o'clock Eastern time. Make sure y'all check that out. We got something good. That's gonna be good. That's gonna be good.
We in the building on Thanksgiving with your people.
The goal behind that, Jose, was simple, man. We just felt like we feel like, you know, boy, that haircut is fresh.
That is crispy.
Man, boy.
And it's lightly chalked. Lightly.
Huh?
It's lightly chalked. You don't like that when I say that, but it's a light chalk. It's a light chalk outline.
No, it's not.
Bro, I do this. I'm trying to tell you.
I don't get no spray paint when I get no haircut.
It ain't spray paint. It's a light little, or you was either ashy.
I don't use no spray paint. I don't get no spray paint when I get a haircut. Nothing against nobody. But I don't get no spray paint. Oh, that's when the dude used to line you.
Yeah, the shock. Yeah,
he do that to line you. Yeah,
it's either ashy or chalk.
Yeah, but we don't use no. Nah, that was a little. You know, they draw the thing, then they cut you from the thing. I don't use no spray paint.
Oh yeah, not the spray paint, not the Beijing.
I've been blessed. Nothing to nobody else, but I've been blessed. So we feel like, man, there's no greater time to talk to your people about wealth than when you all together. And I think that's one of the things we lack in our community is the dialogue. I think we lack the dialogue. What's up, see? I think we lack the dialogue behind wealth. And I think that's one of the things we have to get into is having healthy conversations about money. Right? I think when we get together for Thanksgiving, you know, we do a quick update on who got a new car.
You know what I'm saying? Gossip.
You know, who got a new car and what you been up to.
Grilling your girlfriend, the new girlfriend that come through. I see you, nephew.
I see your nephew.
I see you, nephew.
I like that. Oh, first of all, why you even looking at her like that? What you doing?
Chill.
What you doing? But we never get to the money. And I think holidays are a perfect time to get to money. Talk about money. Establish some rules. So we dropped this. At my household, we gonna watch it. We watched it last year for Christmas. We watched it, for Christmas. So for this year, we're gonna do that. What else we got coming up, Jose?
Man, we got the
Black Friday deal.
Sale.
We got the Black Friday deal. We're giving them the options masterclass. We're doing it for a limited time. We got 40% off on the Trapper attire.
We are working on the
Use
link
code
right now.
GMA4. What is
Wait. We gotta wait. The link is not working, so
For
we're fixing it right now. We're fixing it as
get
we
that down.
speak. You know what I'm saying? We fixing it.
What is G&M?
God and money. I like it though.
Who came up with that? Who came up with that? Come on,
Shout out to
Dubai.
Cuz.
Somebody say I don't celebrate the white man's holiday. Nobody told you to. We told you to go by your people and talk about money and eat some food. Nobody. That's what we said. We said go by your family, eat some food. You do what you want to do with it. But we got the Black Friday deal on the options masterclass, Jose. That's crazy.
Definitely.
And we doing that for slots. We doing that in slots. So once the slots run out, Jose, because I really be having to fight with my team for doing it. They be like, nah, bro. I'm like, nah, man, it's Black Friday, so definitely get that, man. Get that. So what else we got?
So we're working on that. I want to know, though, what you got planned for the holidays real quick, though?
What I got planned for the holidays? I got a couple things going on. I'm gonna fly out to the city, go see my family. And then, I won't, I gotta say this though. We definitely gotta, I've been praying heavy for the bishop. You know what I'm saying? That's my mentor. So I just really been praying heavy for him. Praying that he have a speedy recovery, praying that him and his family. It's always bad when somebody get, when something to such a patriarchal figure for his family. But then around the holidays, you know what I'm saying? So definitely praying for him and his family. But also right after that, man, I gotta fly to San Diego. Gotta fly to San Diego for about 5 days. So I'm gonna come home. Man, I've been spending so much time with my daughter. That's been amazing.
Shout out to our new production assistant.
Our new production. We don't got no clip of my daughter right quick. Kenny, can we get a clip of her, Kenny?
A clip of something.
Let's get a clip.
Owner.
Let him see. Shareholder.
You know what I'm saying? Production assistant / shareholder.
Yeah, so
with her headset on.
Been spending a lot of time with my daughter, man. It's just amazing to watch her. It's amazing to watch my daughter navigate this space. As I see her, Jose, as I see her, I think about what it means to build something and have the ability to put your family in position. Right? Like, I don't know what Sean won't be. Right? That's your son. What I do know is I came to you with an idea. And then this last idea I came to you with this, and in my mind, I thought about him, if I'm being honest. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, he see his pop in this joint, he in this joint. I thought about that. Like my cousin right here. You know what I'm saying? My little cousin Elise. Her daughter, she comes. She told her mama the other day, you getting that Trappin money. Right? And I think in my mind, what would that look like if my cousin and my little one, they 1 8 and 1 11, at the ages in the summertime, they come here to work. They doing every summer they here. And they work in production, they work in e-commerce, they work in events, they whatever we do in the summer and travel, they doing it with us. And they coming along as the team. And they get to see this. She get to see it, like my cousin, she's 11. So what does she see at 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18? She go to college. Then what happens when she say, I'm going to go to college and I'm going to major in something that I can bring value to the business? Then you say, okay, I got a COO. But no, he just had a kid and, whatever. Because we want to build a business that's around 20, 30 years from now. Here's what we do know. Media will never go out of style. Education will never go out of style. So when you build a media and education business, bro, your goal is to put it there. And so when I look at my daughter with the headset on, I'm like, damn, I won't get that footage. I won't keep capturing all that footage and just putting it up and putting it up and putting it up so that one day when she 18, like, man, look at you when you was 8 years old, talking to Tootie. Look at Jose now. Yeah, look at George now.
I had to take the headphone off because she was like, camera two.
You feel me?
Loud as hell.
You feel me? Sean, he 21. Well, he 30, and he still decided to be here, and he like, damn. And she 18. So I was telling Bernard the day, let's zoom out. I like to zoom out because when I zoom out, I get inspired. I get inspired when I zoom out. A lot of people, they get so caught up when watch this, they get so caught up in the forest, they don't zoom out and look at the entire forest and how beautiful it is. You feel what I'm saying? And so I'm a zoom out person. In the corporate world, they call that big picture thinker, right? Big picture thinker. See, I'm learning a couple corporate because we got corporate now. We becoming corporate now. You feel me? We becoming corporate. Jose, we got a new name. The business is the business, but we got another DBA. Howard Enterprises. Come on, Bernard did this.
He doing the snap.
Come on, he doing the snap, yo.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, Jose.
That's the spoken word.
Come on. Howard Enterprises, bro. We gonna set that thing up.
Let's go.
Howard Enterprises, bro. We about to change the game, bro. 50,000 square foot building. Now we gonna send letterheads that got HE on it. He. Here at He. This is what we do.
You need a crest, though.
Mm-hmm.
A crest.
What the hell is that?
Oh, a family crest? Like, you know how they used to have the little design with the shield or what have you? A family crest?
I don't know what that means.
Oh, we had to show you the crest.
Oh, no, we got something Steve created.
Yeah, had that joint up in the house or something.
Hold on, what you mean? What is a family crest?
Like the joint that they be putting up on the shield. We had to find a picture so I can put it up on the thing right now, but I'm talking. But, you know what I'm saying? It just got your family put up in the foyer.
The foyer.
Try to get sophisticated
I
with that
see
thing.
you.
You know
I see you. All the PG County came out you just now.
I'm going to get a crest picture for you real quick.
Because you don't got foyers in the hood,
yeah,
Jose.
Not the foyer.
A nigga got a living room and a master bedroom. Nigga don't got a foyer in the front room. A nigga don't got a foyer. My dog said a foyer. We don't got foyers in the hood. It's the front porch. On the front porch.
On the shotgun house, what that in the front is?
That's the front porch.
Front porch, okay.
From the front porch, you go right to the living room or the front room. From the front room, that's somebody's master bedroom. The bathroom right behind there. Then you got another bedroom, then the kitchen. Because you probably got a 2 in 1. Now, if you got a 3-1, you're going to go kitchen with a bedroom behind. The family crest.
So you can get an HE on that jump. All right, take that down. It might be somebody else's
We need
crest.
a family crest. For this Thanksgiving, we coming up with a family crest. Hey, I'm all in on creating that thing, bruh. Nigga, we got Steve, nigga. Make that nigga draw it, Steve. This was put on the... Nigga, what you talking about? That nigga on payroll.
If you listening, we got the family
That nigga got a
crest
salary. Here's our representations. Yeah. I like that. My next tattoo gonna be HE. Hey, what? Nah, we ain't them. We going by the name. Damn. Jose, y'all had a foyer though?
Yeah.
My nigga grew up with a foyer. Damn.
Y'all have a foyer?
Now it makes sense why we don't relate at all. That one example.
Foyer is where you take your shoes off, take your
That
coats
one
off.
example. That nigga, we in the hood.
You can't wear shoes in the house.
Bro, we in the hood. They got roaches anyway. The dirt on your shoes ain't gonna do nothing.
Shoot.
Your mama might say, your grandma might be like, it don't bring that dirt. You tracking up my house. The only time that really matter is on Saturdays and Sundays because the house smell like Fabuloso.
See, I had Fabuloso back then. We had Lysol. Fabuloso didn't come till later. Pine Sol. There it is. L said Pine Sol, not Lysol. That Pine Sol.
Fabuloso, bro. Then we got spicy because we used to put it on the stove.
See, that's how everybody gonna pass out in the house.
So it's the fine mixture between one drop Fabuloso, 2 cups water.
Yeah, that sounds crazy. Y'all cooking Fabuloso.
You got a Fabuloso pot.
Yeah, you can't use it for nothing else.
You can't use it for nothing else but Fabuloso.
That sounds like I made that up. That's crazy.
You had a
Fabuloso
foyer,
pop.
bro.
That's the air freshener.
Bro, you had a foyer?
Yes. Multiple foyers, actually.
Oh, LaShawna said foyer. Okay.
Nah.
Okay, Cobb County. Foyer.
The main streets of Duluth. That's what she
You had
said.
a foyer. Wow. I get it now. Listen, at this point, I understand our relationship on a whole nother level now.
There it is.
I would have came
There
to
it
your
is.
house and thought you was the rich friend.
They used to say, man, I mean, they're a great
There
start.
it is. Bring it out. Bring it out.
Nah, that's what they said when he got dropped off at the bus. Talking about you wouldn't live in that big house. Like, nah, bro, chill. That
You the
thing.
rich friend.
Chill,
Mom
bro.
going about Jose.
Chill.
Hey, when I come by your house, my people gonna make sure I don't got no roach or nothing in my bag.
Hey, you talking for real?
No, I'm telling you, dead serious.
Shake that thing out.
You gotta
Leave
shake it
outside.
out.
You can't even bring it in the foyer.
No, shake it out first. Make sure nothing ain't in
You
there.
gotta shake it out in the garage.
Put put your clean stuff in there. They might come by your house. I might got a couple tags on a couple like things.
Yeah.
Take the
here's
tags off. Bring your
last
good
little-
clothes by Jose now.
The last little hack is throw them in the dryer. They already clean. Throw them in the dryer to burn up whatever already in that thing.
So we got a dryer later on. We still had a clothesline in the back. We on different levels here. We on different levels here.
Shout out
we
to
on
the-
different. We don't
shout
have
out
a
to the
dryer. We had the
clothesline
clothesline in the back. I did that to a certain point in my life. Real talk. Clothesline. Huh, George?
You ever ran through the alley and got
Come on, boy. I'm talking about we playing it. You playing it. You running it.
That's where that come from?
The clothesline.
Crazy.
come across stuff?
That's where it come from.
Man, you hit that corner there.
Yeah. You got like, I quit.
Every inner city child.
Nigga.
Y'all done taught me something new.
You ain't never got a clothesline with the clothesline?
No.
Oh,
I seen it on TV.
This goes to a different level right here. My dog ain't never had the clothesline.
That's what
That's why I'm telling you we got different things going on
So
here.
let me ask y'all this then. When you look, we supposed to be getting to these
We're
stops.
gonna get to the show.
But when you put your stuff on a clothesline, does your clothes smell like fresh or do it smell like outside? Do it smell like pollen?
We thought it smelled regular.
They just was wrinkled.
My son talking about smell regular. He ain't never had no clothes.
Bro, you ain't, don't do that.
His grandma. On the other side.
I mean, he got a little more hood than you.
Moment more country.
You was with Genuine and he was genuinely hanging them clothes on. Nah, so they smell fresh. But they just wrinkled. So I had to do a lot of ironing. I was Iron Poppy. Now, one thing my grandma did.
I told you I was still competing with you with the ironing.
I think that's why I love ironing so much. It's because I've been ironing since I was probably about 6. I had to iron that. Boy, I even had to iron my own patches.
So did y'all spray starch on them when they was on that
Sometimes.
clothesline?
No, not on a clothesline.
Where you spray starch at then?
When you about to iron.
I don't know. I'm just trying to learn. Y'all don't beat me up.
Put it on there, they put it under the
Y'all crazy.
This nigga crazy, you hear me?
Dave said, Jose got them soft hands. Yes, I do. They are meant for, I'm not even going to say it. We're live on YouTube.
Hey, bruh.
Trappin' Tuesday.
cold again.
All right, man, let's get to our show, man. Y'all know we had it. Y'all.
Ain't out here changing no alternators
They
and
say
stuff.
dog ain't never went to school with. Fact, you ain't never went to school with the damn clothes?
Heck no.
Bro, I done went to school with the damn clothes a couple times.
Dog, y'all opening me up to some new
Listen.
stuff. This is crazy.
So listen, so watch this. You only get 3 pants, 3 shirts. Now, if your school got different colors, you got to pick which. You get 2 reds and 1 white, or you get 1 white and 2 reds. It's on you. And they got to last you. So if you go do something stupid at school, guess what you got to do now? You can't even put them in the washing machine. You got to wash them in a tub by hand. Come on, boy. You ain't went through that life? You can't put that in the washing machine. We not washing on 1 pair of pants. We not washing no one pair of pants. You know you gotta wear them pants Monday and Tuesday. Ain't nobody tell you go play pitch up tackle and get the knees muddy. Nobody told you that. So you got one or two options. You gonna wear the muddy pants Tuesday. You don't wanna do that if you don't know how to rib, if you don't know how to fight, and you don't know how to rib, you can't wear them pants Tuesday. So you're gonna try to wear your other ones, and you can try to wait to the end of the week, but you know one thing. That don't get washed till Saturday. Saturday is washing day.
They should see my face. I'm in this.
Saturday is washing day.
This is crazy.
Saturday is washing day. Not Tuesday, not Thursday, Saturday. This is why, listen, on Saturdays, you got to do two things before you go outside. You got to clean your room, and you might got to help do some chores. Then you going to watch a little cartoon. Once the karate movies come on, I'm out. Yeah, once the kung fu come on, I'm gone. On a Friday, listen, you got Family Matters, Boy Meets World, I'm good. Family Matters, Boy Meets World, Topanga, I'm good.
Shout out to Topanga. Shout out to Topanga. For those who know, they know.
Huh? My first interracial crush, Topanga. Come on.
Yeah, that was not the first. Yeah.
Come on. Topanga.
It was Topanga.
All right, let's go, man. Let's get to the show, man. Jose, do you know about standing in front of the oven when it's cold?
No, sir. We had a heater. It was central air. It heated the whole house. What are we talking about, man? We used the oven for the turkey.
Whoa! My dog, so you don't know about standing in front of the oven, you go like this, look. Portable space? Trappin Tuesdays, episode 20. I can do this forever with you, bro. I can do this forever with you. I can do this forever with you. My dog said he had central air since then. Like, what, dog? Like, the oven heat the house up. When they start doing that, that's a fire disaster.
Right. Yeah. That's crazy. Fire marshal.
Hey, Jose Brain was like, what? That's a fire hazard. Call a marshal.
Yeah. Seriously. That's wild.
Hold up, dog. Hey, I love this because my nigga is really from a different world than me, right?
Why every time you see when you tell a story, I'm in that joint like.
You be like, and this is why we need the movie. But here's the thing though. That life is so common to our audience. If we looking at the chat and on the live, bro, so many people like, yup, I know that. Bro, it's cold outside. We about to go to school, bro. We got to stand in front of the oven. That's a little walk. That's a little walk. You feel me?
Bro, on my keynotes, I talk about how I used to hate cats who would get free lunch because I had to take my lunch every day. Because we couldn't get free reduced lunch. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't get free reduced lunch because my parents had made too much. I told you that joint used to blow me. Again, another therapy session. Anywho, Trappin Tuesday, episode 120. I appreciate each and every one.
I'm so flabbergasted. I've never heard that in my life. I'm mad at the people that get free lunch.
Yo, everybody know that pizza day? I had a sandwich. Now, my mama did cut it sideways with the little catty corner, the little drink, make it feel like I got more sandwich. But I'm telling you, bro.
Jamie, he don't know about going to Crossman. My dog said he got mad at the people that got free lunch. I have never heard that in my life. To me, that sounds like somebody saying, I'm mad because y'all got food stamps.
Because y'all eating good. They be having crab legs on the
And I'm talking about the food stamp when you get them in color. This one purple, this one brown, this one green, this one burgundy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not even, I ain't talking about the card. I'm talking about when you had the $5 book. It was purple, and the $1 book was brown, and the $20 book was green, nigga. You feel me? I stayed going hit. I went to.
So, see, D. Davis said, somebody give Jose a wedgie. Now, here's the crazy part. I'm still about that life. we still
Don't
here.
get it twisted.
Please don't get
I
it
had a
twisted.
little, but I told you.
Yeah, please don't get it twisted.
My dog said I might have wasn't broke, but I told these ass.
I'm still dark skinned.
As a matter of fact, I done fought a couple broke niggas in my life.
I'm still dark skinned. Don't get it twisted.
My dog say, don't get it twisted. I done fought a couple broke niggas in my lifetime. Oh, man. Trappin' Tuesday, man. Episode 120, man. Let's get it started, man. God, this is so good, bro. Listen, there's no other show like this, man. We just went in for an hour just having fun, man. That was so good, y'all. Thank y'all for I'm going to tell y'all how I love y'all so much because not one time in the comments that I see, man, get to the stocks. Everybody was engaged on, and see, that's what I'm telling you about the community that we built, bro. Dave Ramsey can't do that. Ain't too many shows that can do that. We are a melting pot of this. We are a melting pot of this, man. That's why I love y'all so much, man. Let's get to it, man. I am a certified Wall Street trapper. I'm confident in my ability to make great investments. The stock market is a machine that prints money, and I'm more than capable of operating this machine. Not only will I free myself, but my family will eat for a lifetime based on the information I apply today. I'm a money maker and a wealth builder. Today, I break all the chains that anchor me to that poverty mindset. My ancestors will smile now because I've turned our last name into an asset. My family's purchasing power will increase indefinitely. Today, I make the declaration that no longer will I be a slave to money. No longer will a generation behind me inherit lack. No longer will I submit to selling my time for money. I am a first-generation millionaire. I am the architect of my family's legacy. I am a certified Wall Street trapper, and Wall Street looks like us now. Let's go, man. I got a question, Jose. When we hear the mantra, which part of the mantra sticks out to you the most? If you could look at one line, and let's get our people in the chat. So we got 2,800 people in the chat in an hour. That's good. Let's get our people in the chat to tell us.
What did you say number is 32?
Mine say 28.
I don't know why that joint, we got refresh in the back.
We got 3,200 people in the chat?
3,200 people in here.
3,200 people in the chat, man. Let's go, man. I love it. I apologize. Yep, 3,200 people in the chat in 1 hour, Jose. That's
Yeah. All day.
3,200 people in the chat, man. Let's see if we can get to 4,000. If you on this live right now, we got 18 seconds remaining. Listen, I want you to go to the Wall Street Looks Like Us Now network. You'll see Trappin' Tuesdays. Get in the chat and say, we here, Trap. We here, Trap. And this live will end in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Jose, I got an idea for you. I got a question for you. When we looking at the mantra, Jose, what is the one line? Okay, I got some people saying, no longer will I submit to selling my time for money. Today I break all the curses. The stock market is a machine that prints money. I am a first-generation millionaire. My ancestors will smile now. I make the declaration. I'm the architect of my family's blueprint. Shout to my people from the gram. They say we here, Trap. Ha ha! Let's go. All right, so Jose, tell me what part of the mantra, like just one sentence, that really, really sticks out to you.
Yeah. So it might sound cumbersome, but it is. I am the architect of my family's legacy. And the main reason is, we joked about it. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I had a great upbringing, real
Right.
talk. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But even
And be
then,
proud of that.
Yeah, no,
Hell yeah.
I stand on it. I'm the
Hell
champ
yeah.
of that joint.
Hell yeah.
Yet at the same time, there wasn't financial education. There was put the stuff in savings. There was nothing about stocks. There was, we put it in a bank account. There was, middle class, upper middle class lifestyle. But with that thinking, it's a ceiling. You know what I'm saying? So being that, I'm the richest in my family, real talk. Just in that space. So I'm the architect of my family's legacy and trying to teach it down to Ashawn, teaching it down to my kids. And not even just them. I always call it reverse generational wealth. My aunties. My grandmas. You know what I'm saying? My mom, and even my dad also. So, yeah.
I like that. I like that. I think for me, it's not only will I free myself, but my family will eat for a lifetime. Right? I think that and the architect is similar, right? But for me, it's that not only will I free myself, because before we can do anything, I gotta get free. Like Harriet Tubman had to go get free first, so she can taste it, and now she could come back and tell you how savory freedom is. You feel what I'm saying? She can tell you like. It is everything they told you about, it is everything you dreamed about times 10. You feel me? And so for me, that I would free myself. Not only will I free myself, but my family, like, because now when I look at it, it looked like George. My dog, I'm speaking this. And, we got our new. We're going to be a Fortune 500 company, bro. Put that on our list, Bernard. And so what happens is my cuz get to see a company get built from the bottom up. Not just any kind of company, a 9-figure company. That's what we going to be. My other little cousin, Elise, but most importantly, bro, my daughter. She get to see what a 9-figure company, how does it get built? And so let's say she go to college for business, right? And let's say the person who teaching her about business ain't never really, so she can challenge that because she can say, well, I've been studying under Mr. Bernard since I was 9 years old. I've been studying under Miss LaShawna since I was like 8 years old. And this is different. And I've been watching my daddy since, and he got a 9-figure company. And this what y'all teaching me, it ain't it. I've been interning at that company since I was 8 years old. I done did production, I done did sales, I done did C-suite activities, I done worked with a CFO, a CMO, a director of marketing, I done worked with a DOO, I done worked with a chief of staff, I done worked with head of production, this ain't it right here. And so for me so now what happens is she can compare her, let's just say her business degree to her real life degree. And then now she can teach her offspring. And so when she one day get married, she can say, hey, bruh, this where I come from. And then she's so dope because she can say, I come from the hood, and then I graduated because she come from it. She ain't just grew up with gold toilets. She come from it. And so now she can tell her kids, hey, don't think my daddy gave me everything. I was sleeping on an air mattress with him. I slept on an air mattress with him. I knew what it was like to leave my daddy's house and then go right back in the hood. So when I say my family gonna eat, because it's, now let me teach my cousin how to trade options. Let me teach my other cousins how to trade options. Shit, let me show my mama how to do the crap. But also, let me show them how to build a business. Because I'm learning in real time. I said something the other day on my Instagram, Jose, that was real cool. I said, just because you're a successful entrepreneur doesn't mean you run a successful business. Just because you are a successful entrepreneur does not mean you run a successful business. You actually may have a really good hustle. You actually may have a really good hustle. And the thing about the hustle is you can actually stay in hustle mode forever. Some people can stay in hustle mode forever. You can make a certain amount of money. You can keep making that amount of money. That amount of money is predictable. It is what it is. You can be really, here's the thing about it. You can really make a certain amount of money and you can be really good with money. So you can be making that money from that hustle mode. You can be really good with your money. You're not spending a lot of money. You know, you invest in your money and you can, invest in some real estate and invest in some more real estate and invest. So you can be really good with, you can be a really good hustler. You could be a great hustler and still be successful, but it doesn't mean you have a successful business. There's an extreme distinction between the two. There's a distinction between the two. And the dope part about this, what I'm doing right now, what I'm learning right now is I am now transitioning. I'm in mogul mode, Jose. I'm in mogul mode. Here's why I'm in mogul mode. We bought this building. I was telling Bernard and LaShawn earlier, we bought this building. We didn't have, Bernard asked me, they said, bro, like, you really didn't have to buy this building. He said, as I'm looking at the numbers, I'm looking at what you're doing. I'm looking at what y'all doing here. I'm looking at what you can bring in. I give you, Bernard said this, and I'm going to say this on live. He said, all right, Trav, I got a question for you. Real talk. I love it because we get to teach people real life experiences, right? He said, I got a question for you. If you had to make $1 million, what would you do? I said, okay. In 60 seconds, I said, all right, check it out, B. I said, I got an email list with 500 and something thousand people on it. All right, I said, the first thing, I said, I got 2 communities. All together, we have maybe 10,000 people. I said, so here's what we'll do, B. We will do a webinar. First, we'll give it to my communities for half price. We'll give that webinar to my communities for half price. We'll give the webinar to my communities for half price. We'll see what that ticket is, and then we'll market it on Instagram, right? We'll see how much organic traffic we can get before we even go out. I said, boom. From there, then we go, put some money on ads. We do that, right? But even if I didn't have ads, we'll do that. I'll go live all the time. I'll push the webinar. Then once I do the webinar, I'll also, because we got the building and we can have so many people, I say, then we'll have in-person experience. So you can have the webinar experience, you have the VIP experience, then you have a platinum experience where you can come in the building. You know what I'm saying? I said, then I'll figure out what I'm gonna teach. I'm gonna teach something that I never taught before. You know what I'm saying? Some from some lessons that I've learned, uncover some things, do a live Q&A. I say, now if we do it for 3 days, we can increase the price on it because it's a 3-day event now instead of a 1-day event, right? I said, then we'll do that. I said, then we'll see what that brings in. I said, but then we'll do something that I haven't did in a long, long time, but something I know that we need, that we can do because people want it. I say, people want to be in person with me. So then what we'll do is we'll then charge for a mentorship. I said, we have a mentorship. We'll let people come in. Now that we got the building, we can say they can come in the building. I'll meet with them once a month in the building. You know what I'm saying? For those who in the area, we'll set once a month in the building. And then for those who not, we'll do once a quarter. And then from there, I'm like, we can even go further. We can do, like, where we travel and do something. And I said, from there, we can make $1 million. He was just like, what?
That's on the low.
He was like, what? I say, bro, like, I got so much information in my head. I say, bro, I say, listen to me. We on 120 episodes of Trappin Tuesdays. This is every bit of 200 webinars wrapped in without We may have crossed and said the same thing a couple times, but every week we have new content. I said we could do that. I said, and all we gotta do, but no, I said, because we've laid a foundation of helping people make money, I said, if we want to go further, all we gotta do is say, hey, I'm gonna trade with y'all.
Like I said, that's on the low. That don't even count if you wanted to offer higher access.
You feel me? I'm gonna trade with y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
Because what happens is people want, because I don't offer it all the time, I'm like, bro, people would love to do that. And he was like, he told me something though. He said, bro, you know there were like corporate companies that wouldn't be able to do that in that small of a time. They wouldn't know how to do that. I said, this will happen when you build your business with integrity. This will happen when you always serve people first. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, we do this show. I say, bro, we show out. Everybody else talks about, and it's nothing against nobody, but every week for 100, maybe 110 weeks, maybe 100 weeks. I'm not even gonna, because we came up with the recession portfolio a little bit later. So for 100 weeks straight, we've showed the portfolio. There's nobody that's done that. There is nobody on the internet that has showed their portfolio 100 weeks straight. It takes a lot of gall to do that. You can say Trap wrong about this. You can say Trap lied about this. People could come up with all kind of stuff they want to say. But for 100 weeks straight, we have showed the options portfolio and a buy and hold portfolio, win, lose, or draw. That gave us equity with people. That gave us equity with people. Because they can look across all platforms and say, hey, I look on CNBC and nobody shows me their portfolio. I look across all social media platforms, people may show me their wins. A few of them may show me the losses they want me to see. But every week, this dude show us the portfolio.
And
win, lose, or draw.
And we can't take away from the results that the trappers are getting.
And of course, people getting results.
Like that?
Of course, people getting results. Dude DM'd me the other day and say, bro, I touched my first million.
I saw.
He said, I touched my first million, bro. So I'm saying that is, we've built it that way. And so as we grow and as we learn, now I want to, and again, I said this the other week, I said, you know, as I look at people on the media, and this ain't nothing to nobody, it's when I look at the people that talk about scaling the business, I'll keep it real, bro. There's not, in our community, it's not that many. And here's when I knew I'm about to get punched in the face for this one. So I remember I paid Grant Cardone $40,000, dog, to go to this freaking business weekend. And bro, I sat in there. It was Grant Cardone, and he had to do Brandon Dawson. And bro, when they talked about business and scaling businesses, I was like, holy crap. I said, this don't got nothing to do with raising the prices. And then I met another dude, Kent Clother. And I said, okay. This has nothing to do with increasing prices. Am I lying, Lashana? I took L and Elise with me. Not once did they talk about increasing the prices. $40,000, bro, for 2 days. Really a day and a half. The first day they taught you, half of the second day they taught you. The all part of the other day was trying to sell you on the next thing. Now watch this. Here's the dope part about it. That costed 40 grand, Jose. Then they showed you the path. right? They gave you a maximum value. The next thing was $120,000. Watch this. They had one after that where they mentor you for 18 months through your business, a half a ticket. I sat in that room and watched 10 people sign up for it.
And you like, yep.
I said, this is, am I lying?
500.
I said,
Hot
$499.
I
said, this is insane. So some people saying he a con. I disagree. Now, I'm not telling you to go, but here's the thing, bro. I watched it. I watched him rip a business apart. I watched him, and I said, oh. Now, here's the crazy part. The dude, Brandon, and this is not me trying to sell nobody. I don't care about you doing that. I'm just saying, when I look at people talking about scaling a business, and then when I go look at people who scale businesses, like this man, I'm like, oh, it's different. I'm saying that to say this. A lot of times we see people talking about scaling businesses and all they talk about is raising the prices. That ain't scaling. You still gotta hustle. Scaling the business is saying, what operations do you got in place? What operations do you got in place? Do you got a CEO? Why? Bro, this blew my brain when he said this to me, Jose. LaShawna, this one I told LaShawna, hey, we getting rid of all titles. That boy said, most people in his room you are so attached to a title, your business is failing. He said, you shouldn't call yourself a CEO because you probably can't afford one. I said, what? He said, you shouldn't call yourself a CEO because you probably can't afford one. He said, you giving people titles. He said, bruh, it just blew me. Then he went to showing you how to determine how much money each employee is supposed to bring in. I said, wait, what? Like, yeah, every employee in your business, you supposed to be able to track how much they add into the revenue. He said, I don't care if it's the person checking somebody in. I said, oh. Again, this not me selling nobody on nothing. All I'm telling you is, when it comes to business, if we really want to understand business, we got to go seek out people. That's why I'm so glad when TD Jakes introduced me to John O'Brien. I said, oh, this is good. John O'Brien, bro, the largest minority real estate owner in America.
He different.
He different. I got to ride in the truck with him for 30 minutes and listen to him break down business to me. And I was just sitting there like, this is crazy. I'm sitting next to John O'Brien right now. And he telling me about business. Then he stopped and said, so what question do you got for me? I had to scramble because he gave me so much information. A person, watch this. This is a lesson for everybody right here. This person for everybody right here who listening. A successful person can tell what level you on in business by the question you ask. He or she can tell if you wasting their time, if you listening. So I said, He said, so what question you got for me? I said, Mr. Brian, my question to you is this. I just bought a building. Because he knew about it. He said, how big is the building? I said, the building is the building is 4.1 acres, total 206,000 square feet. The building is 50,000 square feet. He said, what you want to do with it? I said, media, education, some co-working, some podcasts, some event space where they got to be certain type of events. He was like, okay. He said, so what's the question? I said, my question to you is, what are some avenues to make this business the most profitable? What are some avenues where I can also date the nonprofit sector? And how do I marry the nonprofit sector with the for-profit sector? He looked at me, he said, that's good. That's good. His number one rule to me was, do not marry the church and the state. And I said, what you mean by that? He said, keep the nonprofit and the for-profit as far away from each other as you can with the money. He said, because the fastest way to go to prison is to play with the government money. I said, could you explain that to me a little more? He said, the government will reward you for being a nonprofit, but they will also lock your black ass up for playing with nonprofit money. And when you go to jail for nonprofit money, don't call my phone. That's what he told me, bro.
That's a lot of game in there.
That's what he told me, bro. So he said, when you start your nonprofit, he said, when I travel on my own, I may fly a jet. When I travel nonprofit, I go first class. He said, when I travel on my own, I get a chauffeur. When I travel nonprofit, I sit in the front seat. He said, because the government will give you money, but they gonna monitor that money. And all they looking for is one reason to lock your ass up for playing with their money.
That's good. You just planted a lot of seeds for us, because most of us in here ain't on that level right now, but you just planted some seeds right now. That's good. That's good.
Bruh. That is in my head. And he told me something. I wrote this down in my thing, but we got to talk about the show tonight, man. God damn. But he said something to me, Jose. I think I got it in my John Hope. Damn, what it is. He told me some, damn. He told me something about, it was a great bar he told me. He said, because I had to tell him, excuse me, while he was talking to me, I was like, excuse me, like, I got to write this down. I was typing my phone, but he told me something about, he said, when you leave don't leave your adversaries feeling, I'm about to do something right quick. Give me a second. Because I don't want to mess it up. Give me a second. I want to call my brother. He going to tell me exactly how I go. Watch if he answers. My brother.
How you doing, man?
Man, how you feeling, man?
Much better.
All right, good. I'm on a live, so I want to ask you a question. So don't get into what we was going. I know you was about to go with. Remember, we was in the elevator with John O'Brien, and he said this quote to me, and you repeated it, and it's about leaving your adversaries feeling a certain kind of way. What was it?
Yeah. He said, Speak without being offensive. Listen without being defensive. And always leave your enemy with their dignity.
There you go. Thank you, brother. I love you. I'm going to talk to you after I get off the show.
All right, bro. Have a good show.
He said, speak without being offensive. Don't give your adversary, no, speak without being offensive. Move without being defensive. And leave your adversary with integrity.
I'm not even shocked or surprised.
And so when
that's
I
all we
asked
did
him
on the
that,
stage.
so this is John O'Brien.
Yeah.
But when he said it, Mike caught it. Mike was like, Mike repeated it. And I said, Mr. Bryant, why that? He said, because if you leave your adversary with integrity, even in defeat, they will not come after you with ill will.
Man.
Because you never know when they're going to come back up. You never know when they're going to come back up. And when they come back up, they come in with force. And the thing about that is, bro, we be so, I won't crush them. Yeah, you crush them. You crush them. But if you don't kill them, literally, if you leave breath in their body, they got opportunity to come back up. But if you crush them with integrity and you leave them with integrity, in defeat, you still, hey, good battle, bro. Maybe next time. I'll catch you next time. It was me. They gonna remember that. So when they come back, you not on their hit list. Because no one just sits on the top of the throne forever, bro. Bro, when he told me that, bro, I just was like, okay.
And that's in alignment with everything we're doing right now, too. Just everything that we're doing.
So powerful. So powerful. So powerful.
I mean, we getting the show on that. Golly, sheesh.
So powerful. Never talk offensive. Move defensive. And always leave your adversary with integrity. That's crazy. Bruh. Anyway, Trappin' Tuesday, episode 120, man. Jose, let's get to it. We got a lot to talk about, man.
Recession portfolio, what we doing?
Let's go straight to recession portfolio, man. Ask them how they feel in the chat, Jose. How they feel in the chat?
I did a poll. They loving the conversation. Like, dog, we got 3,800 people in the joint. Just like a lot of stuff sometimes is mindset, and this conversation been a lot of mindset. A lot of preparatory. You know what I'm saying? Got to be in preparation.
Say, bruh. I like where life is going right now, bro. I like what we building. Shout out to the trappers in the chat, bro. You know why, bro? Because they know we gonna get something. They know we gonna talk finances. They know we gonna talk stock market. But they just gave us an hour and a half. They just gave us an hour and a half. Anyway, recession portfolio, turn up today. Now my dog ready. This thing, come in right quick. Come here right quick. Come here. Come up here. How you feel? You got your headset on? What you doing? Who you talking to on the headset? Who? You on camera 3, by the way? Who on camera 3? George on camera 3? Where camera 3 at? Just point to it. I'm on camera 3. Which one is camera 3? Point to it. And then what's camera 1? That's camera 2, Stank. Oh, that's camera 1? That's camera 2? And that's camera 3? Who you told put me on camera 3? You was talking to Tootie? Who you was talking to say you on camera 3? Or you was making a mental note? Okay. All right. I'm going to holler at you. One day, dog. One day, dog. All right. Go back. Go handle your business. You can't go handle your business. Bernard, when she come ask us for 100 grand, I'm sending her straight to you, dog. Shit, she knew the camera better than me. Shit, I thought that was camera too, yeah? I've been up here for 2 years and still don't know the goddamn camera. All right, man, let's go. No, we not turning her mic on at all. Her mic is not hot. Her mic is not hot. All right, let's get to the research portfolio, man. Amazon, green. A-Net, green. We got a block out, AVGO, AMAC. The chips are getting beat. Chips are getting beat down. The chips are getting beat up right now. What play is that? I forgot what play that is. That's a play we put in 2 weeks ago. Costco is up. This CrowdStrike play is up, but I think it's going to be down pretty bad in the morning. It went down $23 after earnings call. Huh? I didn't hear the call. Bro, I went and watched the movie today with my daughter, Wicked. It just wore me out, man. I was tired after I finished watching. I had a headache. I just got rid of the headache, like right before the show, bro. Like, for some reason, that movie gave me a headache. The movie gave me a headache. I left the movie with a headache. I don't even know why. I was just like, I got a headache. First of all, it's long. It's 3 hours long. It's a 3-hour movie. It's long. So that's first and foremost. But the CrowdStrike play is going to be down. Man, I hate that it's down that much right now, too, because $23 probably going to put that in the red. So it's going to turn up. I hate when a green play turn red. Thing about it, it is a June play, so we probably get to fight it. So kind of pissed off about that. All right, let's go a little further. The GE play turning green. Goldman Sachs play is good. Eli Lilly fought back. Meta is down. Meta's did. Oh, I had the wrong Meta play. Damn. Today we blocked the wrong Meta play out, dog. Damn. Oh, no, we didn't. 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 That's the new Meta play. The MSTR play, I will tell this to my trappers. For the MSTR play, this play is right now downtrending. I'm not mad at us. I'm not mad at us for getting out of that play. Remember, the play was up 100 and something percent. Remember, I told you, if a play go up past 40% and then it starts going back down, it's okay for us to get out that play. All right, this play is downtrending. I don't care if it is in March. The play was up like 140%, and now it's up like 70%. So that means it's downtrending. So I'm not mad if you decide to get out of that play. I may get out of that play and it's just being smart at the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? I may get out of it. I'm going to see what it do in the morning, but I may get out of it and wait to get back in it. So I'm watching that. I'm watching that. Yeah, it's killing me. Let's go a little further. Netflix, Nvidias are down. Netflix, Nvidias are down. It's having all our Nvidia calls. I think the 140 call may catch a hell. I don't know. Netflix play going crazy. Yeah, our Nvidias are down. Not much. It looked like a lot, but they're not down much. But I don't know. Let's go a little further. QQQ is good. I like that. The Q's been running for us. I like that. And I showed the cues because it just broke the thing. Let's go back. Yep. So the Palo Alto play, it's probably gonna get punched in the face because of the cues. The SMH is just not working, but they January and March calls, so we'll see. Tesla's an up and down play. It goes up, it comes down, it goes. It don't went green, and it don't went green on me 3 times since I had it. So not too much tripping on that. Not too much really tripping on that. The SMH plays we'll see. The chip sector just been getting punched in the face. I think we just got to see how that looks. We also know that Intel just got something. Another one just got, I don't know. But yeah, so we've been in that, the MSCR play, we've been in that. We made some money off that play. We made a lot of money off that play in a short period of time. Like, we made a lot of money off that play in a short period of time. Remember, once you get to 100%, you already supposed to, once you get to 100%, you already supposed to cut half anyway. So we was up to 158%. If you cut half, I mean, you already got your initial investment out of it already. And so I think Nine's at 70%. I don't mind us taking the money out of it and position it. It is downtrending, and I don't want us to turn a play that was really, really green into a red play. So just watch it. But if you sell it, I'm not mad at you selling it, right? Because I don't care how much time we got, you can always reposition. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want us to turn a green play to a red play. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we got. Let's go buy and hold. Oh, all together right now, we are in 26 plays, and we are sitting at 14 and 12. 14 positive, 12 negative as of today. So we'll see how that plan out. Y'all know last week we was what? I think last week we had 3 of them that was red, or 4 of them that was red, something like that. So it goes. All right, cool. All right, so Sean, here's our buy and hold, right? So I think we topped out. We was at 61%. That was our high. We at 59% right now. Not mad at that. Not mad at that. We up. My goal is to try to have $500,000 in buy and hold by the end of the year. So we'll see about that. All right, let's look at our buy and hold plays. Everything's still green. Oh, look at Deckers. Deckers turned up. Deckers done turned up. Deckers done turned all the way up. Deckers done turned all. Somebody said, I repeat, do not go see Wicked. You know what? Wicked. I'm not mad at that person for saying that, bro. I saw it. I think I was asleep. I was asleep. I think I was asleep, but I just was asleep, bro. Like, I was watching it, but I was like, I should have went seen Gladiator. The whole while I was saying, I should have just went seen Gladiator. It's a musical. It's a musical. And no, so let me answer this. Somebody said that's not good. We had a 70% win ratio at first. So let me clarify that, Troy Turner. We have a 79% win ratio, and that means by the time we exit a play. Let me clear it up. I'm glad he said I caught that. So he said that's not good because we usually have a 79%. We had a 79%. So we have a 79% win ratio, meaning by the time we exit a play, we win on 79%. We go through ups and downs in our plays regardless. Right? So Troy Turner, I saw that. Let me just give you a correction. So we'll go through ups and downs all the time. We've had days where we come up here and 80% of them in the red. But by the time we cash out on a play, this is why we buy time. So that's why you see some plays over in March, some in January, some in February, some in June. By the time we get out of the play, by the time we exit our plays, we have a 79% win ratio, meaning we win cash out to losses. we don't day trade. So because we don't day trade, we not losing. Like just because of playing a red don't mean we lose on it, right? So we will be in a play right now. For example, we was in a meta play. We was in a meta 505 play. We was in play for 4 months, 5 months, and we watched it go up and down. And then by the time we cashed out on it, we was up 70%, right? So during the life of a trade, that's what that means. I'm glad you said that. During the life of a trade, we are 79%. Meaning, if we put in however many trades, we gonna win on 79% of our plays before we exit. So when we put a play in, by the time we exit on it, meaning taking a loss or taking a win, we at 79% win ratio. So that's for Troy. I wanted to clear that up for you. So we do 5 month, 6 month, 8 month, 10 month, 1 year trades. We not day trading. We not in trades for a week. So from the date we put the trade in to the time we exit it, right? We may have ups and downs, but by the time we exit the play, we've exited the play in the green. So I definitely wanted to put that out there. So you can see that. And one of the things that helps us with is being able to navigate the ups and downs of the market. That's why we don't day trade. We swing trade, we deep swing trade, and then we do a couple leap trades. So I just wanted to make that clear for you, which is why I can come up here every week and show this portfolio, whether it's up or down, so people can see that's what the transparency comes from. When I say we can show this every week, because that's how people have bought into the system. People bought into the system because they've seen me show red and green and still win. Right? Show red days, green days, and still win. So we have a 79% win ratio. 4 to 6 weeks is our daily trade for options. So that's different for me. So 4 to 6 weeks is, for me, 6 weeks, I'm just getting in. Like, we just warming up. You know what I'm saying? 4 weeks in the trade, we just getting warmed up. You know what I'm saying? we still on the first quarter of the race. So, yeah. So, I'm glad you made that comment so we can clarify that for you. So, yeah, we have a 79% win ratio. So we put time on our side. We have a formula where we put time on our side where we can go through, navigate the wins and the losses. So I appreciate you for that, brother. I appreciate you for that comment. All right, so here's our buy and hold. As you can see, hey, Trap Capital gonna be real, cuz. Trap Capital, cuz. Come on, we doing a buy and hold and we running an option. You know what I'm saying? That Trap Capital, you hear me? Let's go. All right, let's get into our content for the week, man. Let's go, man. We got a lot to talk about, man. Let's get on our word on the street, too. What you got? All right, so first and foremost, y'all, here is some... My girl, Michelle from Destiny Child. I want to shout my girl out, man, because she's doing a Broadway show, man. Wow, you got to do all that? She done sent me the family crest. Talk about this. Huh? Don't worry about it, dog. I ain't saying it twice. All right, so let's talk about it. We talking about price targets. So one of the things is, so they saying, Jose, I got a question for you. So they're saying, so some people saying, so every year they set price targets on the year, on what they think the S&P gonna do coming into the next year. So Morgan Stanley is saying 6,500, Goldman Sachs saying 6,500, Deutsche Bank is saying 7,000. All right. So Sean, what is the S&P at right now? Should be at what? 58? Nah, don't do that. So just do this. Watch this. I got you. That's why you got to get the CNBC app, dog. So the market closed today at yeah, 6,000. The market closed today at 6,041. That's what they got. Huh? Just depends on what they're looking at. 447? All right. So it depends on what they're looking at, you feel me? But so anyway, that range is good. That little couple of numbers ain't gonna hit. So let's say it closed at 641. Right? So that means they're saying the S&P, I got some homework for you. What did the S&P start at this year? January 3rd. So that's saying that the S&P will only grow top line 1,000 points, 1,000 basis points based on, now I remember the year, I think it started the year somewhere around 43, because I remember I said it was going to end the year at, I think our number was 48, Jose. Right, I think my call last year was that we were in the year at 4,800. We done blew that out the water. Right? We done blew that out the water because we at 6,000 right now. So if it started the year at 43, 53 would be what? 1,000 points. And if we at 6,000 right now, that's what? Like 1,700 points, right? So I mean the market ran up 1,700 points this year, even if we close at 6,000. Now, listen to this. Listen to this. If they saying worst case scenario, the market goes, lowest case up here is 65. That means they saying it's going to be a slow year next year. Now, the three people that I listen to out of everybody up here is 4 people I listen to up here. Deutsche Bank, Barclays, Goldman, and Morgan Stanley. Because they market makers. Deutsche Bank has a 7,000. And if you don't know who Deutsche Bank is, go look them up. They go crazy. They move markets. Well, I should say market makers. They market movers. So banks like Deutsche Bank, Barclays, Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, they do different things. They do things like they upgrade and downgrade stocks. They upgrade and, they set price targets for indexes, right? And Deutsche Bank, Barclays, Goldman Sachs, and Morgan Stanley, they heavy hitters. They heavy hitters. They heavy hitters. Shout out to my people in the Patreon and that Goldman Sachs option play. Gotta get you in the options game, dog. Right? Market movers. Kind of when they say something, it be law almost. So you got Deutsche Bank saying 7,000. You got Goldman Sachs saying 65. Morgan Stanley saying 65 and Barclays saying 66. So in my mind, that tells me that they're expecting a slow to sideways. They're saying the market gonna be positive next year, but we not gonna get that run like we got. $500 basis points is not a lot of basis points, bro. Not for a year. That ain't a lot of basis points. 1,000 basis points is like, okay. If you get a 13% year out of that. With a 500 basis points, you're talking about getting a 6% year, 8% year on the market. Somebody say the stock market is overextended too. Who's to say it's overextended? Who's to say it's overextended? They always say it's overextended. Based on what? Based on what? All right, let's go a little further to it. Now watch this. Here's how the market has performed since the election. Financials are leading at 9%. Discretionary leading next 8.5%. Energy 5.5%. Industrials 5.5%. And watch this. Go a little further to it. Go back. I should have had another one because it's on me. I probably didn't send it to you. Go back to it. Go back. No. Go back to the last slide you had. Yeah. Stop right there. There we go. And the reason why I say that is because, watch this, technology has only done 3% since the election. Technology has only done 3% since the election. Somebody say no real pullback. I disagree with that. You had a real pullback in August. July, August, you had a 10% pullback. How much more you wanted to pull back? You had a 10% pullback, and we showed the stats. We showed the stats for that. Here's why the stats go. The stats said that you get a 10% pullback once or twice a year. Now, you say you want a bear market? That's cool. You don't get bear markets because the market's overextended. You get bear markets because you had some type of catastrophic financial event that happened. Or some type of financial event that happened. Not because of overextending, but because something is gone explicitly wrong. That's why you get bear markets. So now you got to touch what went wrong. It's not because the market is made to go forward. That's what it's made to do. It's designed to do that. It's designed to go forward. It's designed to go up. So we can't always, that's why I like to get rid of what we hear them say on TV like that. The market is overextended. How? Why? Based on what? Based on what? Exactly. We got the 10 cent. We remember we read out the numbers, and we said that you get at least a 10% pullback once or twice a year. We got it. You only get a 20%. You got a 1.8% chance of getting a 20% pullback. It don't happen like that. It don't happen like that. On average, you're going to get a 1 to 3% pullback 13 times a year. You get a 1 to 3% pullback 13 times a year. Right? And then you get a 5% pullback, I think it was like 3 times, and then you get a 10% pullback once to twice. And you get a 1.8% chance of getting a 20% pullback, which puts you in a recession. So since the election, the Dow Jones gave us 6%, the S&P has given us 3.5%, the NASDAQ has given us 3.5%, and the Russell 2000 has given us 9%. Let me give y'all a cheat code right here. Let me give you a cheat code right here. One of the reasons why banks are going to do well, and if you get the Warren Buffett playbook, if you get the Warren Buffett ebook we just dropped, somebody hit me the other day. I was in the gym. The dude came to me and said, "Hey, Trap, that Donald Trump ebook is crazy." He said, "Bro, $7, bro? Golly." Hold up. Hold up. All right, so watch this. Watch this. I saw that. You said the PE ratio is 28. Watch this. So the S&P PE ratio right now is 27.87. The average PE ratio for the S&P, 21. Them 8 basis points ain't that, 7 basis point ain't overextended. Now, if the PE ratio is about 35, 41, that's overextended. The average PE ratio of the S&P is 21.85. And this is per Yahoo Finance. So I go to money channels when I get that. 21.75 is the average PE ratio, right? Last year, the PE ratio was 25, right? But when you get a PE ratio, that ain't bad. Is it a little high? Yes, not overextended. When you get it, so if the average is 21 and then you go to get something like 35, now we talking overextended. Because now you've went outside of the range. So a lot of times people like to keep it at the numbers right here, right? So if you said, like for instance, remember when I said, the VIX, the average VIX is between 14 and 17, right? Now watch this. Watch this make sense. The average VIX is between 14 and 17. The lower it gets, whiteboard. Whiteboard us, Jose. Whiteboard us, Jose. Whiteboard us, Jose. This is good. This is good. This is good teaching moments right here. Damn, we ain't got into none of the content. This the shit they be talking. This the stuff Steve be talking about right here. All right. Whiteboard moment. Y'all ready for it? You don't even got to put the thing on the screen. Good job, Tootie. All right, let's go straight to it. Can we see? Let me know we can see. Let me know when we're ready. Good job, y'all. Shout out to the team, man. Shout out to Tootie being on it. Shout out to Ashawn being on it. Great pullback, y'all. You slipping, Stank. You ain't on your job. You sitting down with Ashawn. You supposed to be rocking with Tootie. Yeah, get your headset on. Go rock in the back. Production. Down. You supposed to say, Tootie, are we good for the pullback? You supposed to say, Tootie, are we good for the pullback? What camera we looking at? You got to know what Tootie doing. What camera? That's your little cousin, you hear me? Little flip ass, yeah. All right, so let's go. So watch this. Prime example, right? So PE. Now, remember, let's even start off by saying the PE ratio is only one way to measure overextension. Right? So the price to earnings, meaning how much the price are you paying for $1 of earnings? Now, when we talking about a whole index, so now we talking about 507 companies in totality. Right? In totality. Right? So remember, even when measuring a company, the PE ratio is not everything, but we're gonna just use this because I like that question. Nobody else gonna do this either. You go straight into the comments and we snatch. So some of y'all questions, I can snatch them out the comments. So watch this. So the PE ratio of the S&P is average 21.55. Again, that was per Yahoo Finance. So you probably go to Yahoo Finance. You might go to Bloomberg. You know, you go to the Money Channel and get that information. So last year the S&P was at 25. This year is at 27.85. Right. So if this the average, right? Last year we had this year we had this right here, right? So that's not overextended. Is it high? 100%. Is it overextended? I don't know. This is what I guess is all who looking at it, but it's kind of looking at the fear and greed index. You got greed and then you got extreme greed, right? So I don't think this is overextended. Right? A small pullback will get you right back here. This is overextended. On average, you got 21. When you start hitting 35, 31, 40, then you get overextension. Let me see something right quick. Let me see if I can get this point. Here we go. Overextension. Watch this. June 1st, 2017. 32.47. That's overextension. That's overextension. Watch this. That was 25 times. Gee, that's crazy. You feel me? Let me ask another question. Look at this. 1999, 44.20. That's overextension. Watch this. 2009, PE ratio 123. That's overextension. From the average 21 to 27 is not overextended. It'll go through that. Right, when you start pulling up 40s, 30s you overextended. 40s, 123s, now you overextended. Now the whole market is running hot. Times was different, Trap. We not talking about times, we talking about the market. We talking about overextension. We can always say times, we talking about P ratio is a P ratio. P ratio is a P ratio. You know what I'm saying? And here's the dope part about that. That lets you know that this market is not as hot as we think it is. Because when we look back and see a 30, when we look back and see a 40, when we look and see a 20, that let us know the market. Hey, watch this. That 2009 run, that's when we was in the beginning of the bull run. When you start hitting 30s, so watch this. Remember when I said this? Let's make another example. This is so good. I like them type of questions. And sometimes even though you could tell people something, again, it's still, watch this. This shows the different mindsets that people have. I'm not saying you wrong. I'm saying if you're looking at the market and saying the market average PE ratio is at 21 and something, and it's at 27, that's not overextended to me. But once you hit 30, now you overextended because you 10 points over now. You hit 40s, you overextended. You hit 100s, now the market hot. I don't want to make no plays around there. Here's another example, right? Remember we did something. We said the VIX average is 14 to 17. Remember we said that? And then we saw the VIX go to 21. And I said, now it's heating up. I said, now it's heating up. But watch this. In September of last year, guess what it hit? 45. And we felt that. We felt that 45 last year. Watch this. Let me see something. If I can remember what it was this year. What was the VIX? And watch this. In July of this year, August this year, it hit 40. We felt it. It hit 40 this year. And watch this. By the end of August, going into September, it was at 13. It was at 15. Huh? So during the pandemic, the VIX hit what? 30. The PE ratio. So watch this. During the pandemic, the PE ratio was what? 30. Overextended. Overextended. I'm gonna fix it. Y'all looking at the hoodie string, ain't paying attention to the knowledge. Y'all ain't paying attention to the knowledge. My money overextended too. Bars. Bars. I clap back fast. Right? So you gotta ask yourself, if something averaging right here, come on, man. If that thing go to hitting 25, that thing go to hitting 40, 45, yo, we chilling. We chilling. Because we can find an opportunity there. So that's all I'm saying to y'all when we looking at overextension. Let's just make sure we, you know what I'm saying? But that was a great topic to have, Jose. That was a great topic to have. Let's get back. We got some more work. We got some more ground to cover. We got some more ground to cover for the night over, Jose. We got some ground to cover. All right. Where we at next? All right. Jose. Now look. We got to fight. We still fighting, Jose. Oh, they was killing me. Oh, trap. Now, I'm not saying we. So first of all, let's say this, Jose. We got money invested in Bitcoin. So we not tripping. You know what I'm saying? But my expectation was that wasn't going to hit somebody even today said, you said Bitcoin wasn't going to hit 100, but yet you still investing in MSRT. I said, bro, what are you talking about? I like, man, shut up. Get out my DM. Shut up. So, man, Bitcoin fell down a little bit, Jose. Like the odds of Bitcoin. So I always like to do numbers. So, the odds of Bitcoin have declined. Not saying, so first of all, let's say this. It's not saying that the thing won't hit 100. It's not saying that this is off data. It's saying the odds of Bitcoin hitting 100K by the end of the year are declining. After rising up to 92% odds of Bitcoin hitting 2024 100K, the odds are down to 64%, Jose. Jose, I think we still got a dog in the fight, Jose. I think we got a dog in the fight, Jose. Jose, I think we can fight them all. I think we can fight them all, Jose. First week of what? The first week of what? December? Damn, you reneging on me, dog?
I'm just looking at what it's been doing. They got something to prove. It ain't the retail buyers.
Nigga Jose, turncoat. Nigga Jose done turncoat on me, dog. LaShawna, you hear this crap? First he was riding with me. That nigga was riding with me at first. Nah, you ain't riding no more. Nah, you gonna hit 100K by it. Yeah. Damn, damn. No. My other one. Damn. You know. No, it's on here.
Dog. Let me out.
That's you, dog. Damn, dog. Damn, bruh. I'm on it. I'm standing on business. That thing hit 99.
That's what I'm saying. Scratching this survival. Good time right there. Taking it to
I'm standing on business, Jose. I still own a lot of it, though. They own a lot of it. I just don't think, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie though. Like what we talked about earlier. I wasn't impatient. I was like, gee, every day I watched it like, damn. And then I would look at my account and go, okay. Damn, Jose, you. It ain't never hit 100. It ain't never hit 100. Now, I'm not talking, so here's the thing too. I'm not talking futures market. That don't count. That don't count. We talk about the actual coin. They talking futures. That don't count. That ain't what I'm looking at. It's the Bitcoin. I'm not talking futures. Is the 52-week high. I was right there. They was right there on me, Jose. They had the choppers out. Hey, they had, shoot. Ooh, I was like, No, futures don't count. No, it don't. Nah, that don't count. You can't. Futures does not count, y'all. Come on, y'all. Stop looking for god doggone loopholes in the game, man. Futures do not count. Because we talking about the actual coin on real time. Nope, because watch this. You can the S&P futures could do something completely different than what the market doing. I had a whole argument with a dude, not an argument, but he was like, he told me, I said, bruh, I was talking about so he was trading the NASDAQ, but he was trading the futures. I was like, bro, we talking about the index, not the futures. He's like, what the index say at the future? I said, that's the futures, little brother. That's, you know what I'm saying? So we not talking about the futures, y'all. We talking about, ooh, somebody say, imagine betting 10K and lose. Listen. But no such thing as on certain platforms it did. No, it didn't. It can't hit something on one platform and not. Bro, Jose is stupid, dog. Clap back king. So, man, I'm it, man. I'm standing on business right now, though, Jose. I like it. I just don't want to hit them niggas' mouth. Oh, I got a thing ready for him, though. I got a thing ready. We back. We're back. I got it. I ain't gonna lie, though. I ain't mad at her. Shout out to the queen, man. Jose, we back to our $100, dog. Nat getting us $100 again, dog. We back to our 100. Let's give her a clap.
Blue Magic. That's a brand name.
We'll take it. We'll take it. Blue Magic. We'll take it. All right, so here's the thing, though. In just 4 days, the odds are... So watch this, though, Jose. I read another thing that said by 2025, by the end of 2025, honey, in there. By 2025, it'll hit 150. And it has a 60% chance of that. By 2025. Watch this. I think I got it right here, Jose. I thought I had it. Damn, I wrote it down. But the case was by 2025, it'll hit 150. I'm not mad at that. Oh, Jose, let me talk about this right quick before we go any further. So today, Joe Biden got on the news, Jose, and said that Israel and Lebanon has accepted the U.S. lead to ceasefire. So let me say this. I hope that works that way, bruh, because a lot of people have gotten killed, bruh. A lot of people have gotten killed, and a ceasefire is good, bruh. Would you agree, George? How you feel? A lot of bigger problems going on? What's the bigger problem? Oh, Russia? Yeah, man, I saw the ceasefire, man. I was looking at it, man. So just shout out to whoever played a part in that ceasefire happening, bro. I'm tired of hearing about people getting bombed every day on the. Yeah, yeah, they wasn't playing. Yeah, they wasn't playing. They wasn't playing. They was, and I hope I'm saying the right thing by saying, I pray that ceasefire is real, bro, because they was what they say, Lebanon and Israel. They say Lebanon and Israel agreed to it. That's not real? They said it was Lebanon and so I just want to say salute to that. All right, let's go a little further, Jose. All right, what we got? So this the thing that's been people have been trap. All right, so Warren Buffett is against creating a family dynasty. Warren Buffett speaks out against creating family dynasties and gives away another $1.1 billion. So first let's do this. Go to the next slide to it. So let's read the letter right quick that he wrote. So the letter says, today Warren Buffett will convert 1,600 A shares into 2.4 million B shares in order to give these B shares to 4 family foundations. 1.5 million shares go to Susan Thompson Buffett, which is one of his daughters, and 300,000 shares to the Sherwood Foundation, the Howard G. Buffett Foundation. Mr. Buffett comments to his shareholders as follows: the gifts I'm making today reduce my holdings of Berkshire Hathaway Class A shares to 206,000. Oh my God. So here's the thing I want you to realize, though. If you want to know what part of his net worth is, watch this. Here's what I want you to look at. I'm about to tell you. Do your math right here. You hear me? Do your math right here. So one share of Berkshire Hathaway A is $718,353. No, that reduces. You missed that part, huh? So after he reducing it, he had 206. He taking 1,600 away. So right now he got 206,363 shares at $718,353. Now let me make that even worse for y'all. Let me bust your head on a level that it ain't never been bust before. Watch this. Watch this. Let me bust your head. Let me bust your head like I never busted before. In 1980, Berkshire Hathaway IPO'd at $290. Hey, nigga. Hey, 1980. In 1980, Berkshire Hathaway stock. Now watch this though. It got lower than that. It got to like $100. Picture that, Gov. That man that made more millionaires than anybody. They say at one point in time, Omaha, Nebraska had more millionaires than anybody because the whole city had Berkshire Hathaway stock. Let's go a little further. Go back to it. I want to read it out. All right. In 2056, a 56% decrease since 2006 pledge. In 2004, before Susie, my first wife, died, and two of us owned 508,000 Class A shares for a decade. We had both thought that she would outlive me and subsequently distribute the vast majority of our large fortune. That was not to be. When Susie died, her estate was roughly $3 billion. With a 96% of this sum going to our foundation. Additionally, she left $10 million to each of our 3 children. That's cool. That's gangster. That's $3 billion because she donated the rest of it. I mean, I ain't mad at that. Mom passed away, leave me $10 million. Pop still alive. Come on. It's a win-win. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just saying, like, Mom passed away. She set us up. Pop's still alive. She passed away in 2004. We got another 20 years out of Pops. Pops done probably added another couple billion to the network. And we all work for the company. This isn't, they all work for the company. Nah, don't talk about what I don't need. Don't tell me what I don't, you can't tell me what I don't need, Jose. Jose, you had a foyer. Don't tell me what I don't need, cuz. You had a foyer. Don't tell me what I don't need, cuz. So let's go a little further, Jose. Hold on, I can't say that word. Bequeaths. Bequeaths. B-E-Q-U-E-S-T-S. Bequests. Now you know it's the English dictionary, so you can't say it the same way you spell it. Bernard, come on, bro. You gotta. All right, 1, 2, 3. It's in the third paragraph, Bernard. Third sentence. This man going to chat GTP. Bernard, you got the PhD, the MBA, and all them things. Spell that word, man. Bequest? That's Siri. They don't know. All right, we're going to go with that. These bequests reflect our belief that hugely wealthy parents should leave their kids enough so they can do anything, but not enough to do nothing. Wow, that's a bar. That's a bar. Wow. So listen to that. Let's say that again. We hugely believe that wealthy parents should leave their children enough so they can do anything, but not enough that they can do nothing. No. It's saying, I left you 10 million, so I left you enough so you could do anything, but it ain't enough for you to not do nothing. I mean, you can't just sit on your ass. Oh, let that bar sit in your head, Jose. Listen to that. I left them enough to do anything, but not enough so they can't do nothing. He left them 10 million apiece, which means from a wealthy person's perspective, 10 million, you still broke.
I wanna go home. I wanna go home.
Jose, that's deeper than your foyer talk, that dog. Quincy Jones. Plus a large part of his masters. Now 83 million, they ain't gotta do nothing. Damn. But think about this though. But chill in the foyer. But watch this though. Now hear me though. But here's the thing though. Her 10 million apiece, but Pops is still living. Nah, Pops worth 150 billion, bro. Damn. And you gotta think though, mom's been gone since 2020, so she been gone 20 years. That 10 million, enough. All they did was took that 10 million, put it in a Berkshire stock. Cause they ain't gotta do, Pop's still living. All right, so let's go a little further. Watch this, let's see. Ask the chat how they like this. Ask the chat if they learning something. All right, so watch this, let's go a little, cause we looking inside, we done pulled the hood up. All right, so watch this. Susie and I long encouraged our children in small philanthropic activities and had been pleased with their enthusiasm, diligence, and results. At her death, however, they were not ready to handle the staggering wealth that Berkshire shares had generated. Nevertheless, their philanthropic activities were dramatically increased by 2006, the lifetime pledge that I subsequently made and later expanded. The children have now more than justified our hopes, and upon that, will have full responsibility for gradually distributing all of my Berkshire holdings. These now account for 99.5% of my wealth. Damn. Meaning, so he made the pledge to give away 99% of his wealth and keep 1%. So, question, what is 1% of 150 billion? How much? So, they get to keep 1.5 billion and break that down between three, and he not even gone yet. Come on, bruh. Come on now. Come on now. Everybody get 500 plus the money. But look what he said right here. At her death, however, they were not ready to handle the staggering wealth that Berkshire shares had generated. Stain, come here right quick. Let me have a word with you right quick. Let's have a talk. Let's have a conversation. Let's have a conversation. All right. You know why you got to learn about money? Why? Because it's important. Also, one day, you will have to navigate life without me. And we need to make sure that no one takes advantage of you financially, right? Okay? Listen though. One of the most important things you can always do is give back. What you did yesterday? You gave a homeless person money. Come on. Well, come on. Put it in. Let the people see it. No, let's do our dab.
You said let the people see.
Come on, all right, come on. We trapping. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I wanna go home. I wanna go.
Let's go, man. Hey, listen. Bernard, I would love the day when I would love to go public one day. I would love, let's study that, Bernard. Lashana. We're gonna have to get we'll have to get a underwriter. Just later on down the line. We still a startup right now. We're a good startup. One of my things is once we go public, y'all get to get shares of the company. Part of your compensation package. Now here's the dope part. We want to be a company with as little debt as possible. Here's what makes us a great company. Technology. I'm about to tell y'all what makes us a great company. Technology, infrastructure, recurring revenue, lots of free cash flow. This make us a great company. And then management. That's what make us a good company. What you say, B? What I'm missing? Technology, infrastructure, recurring revenue, free cash flow. We got to have a moat, something that gives us a competitive advantage. Got to have, which is me. Yeah, of course. Who's my competitor? CNBC, Udemy, people like that. We do a whole SWOT analysis, man. All right, go a little further on here, right? The children, all right, Father Time always wins, but he can be fickle, indeed unfair and even cruel, sometimes ending life at birth or sooner, there for a while, at other times waiting a century or so before paying a visit. Come on, Buffett. To date, I have been very lucky, but before long, he will get around to me. There is, however, a downside to my good fortune is avoiding his notice. The expected lifespan of my children has materially diminished since the 2006 pledge. They are now 71, 69, and 66. His children. So they ain't even gonna get the money. So he done put his grandchildren in position to get money. All right, so let's look at this. All right, I know we got a lot to do. We ain't gonna get to all that. It's all good. All right, but we teaching, Jose. We teaching. So watch this. I read something else and I wrote this down. This comes from CNBC. How they feeling in the chat, Jose? Why my internet ain't working? All right, here we go. Watch this, Jose. Watch this. His children donated, let me see. Instead of leaving his children an enormous inheritance, the 94-year-old investor has long pledged to give away 99% of his money. Buffett believes that family wealth dynasties could have a negative consequence, such as eroding personal growth and complicating relationships. Meanwhile, they also create societal uncertainties as it unforesees how future generations choose to distribute such wealth. I've never wished to create a dynasty or pursue a plan that extended beyond my children. I never wished to create a dynasty or pursue a plan that extended beyond my children. Buffett wrote a lengthy letter Monday. I know three well and trust them completely. Future generations are another matter. Who can foresee the priorities, intelligence, and fidelity of successive generations to deal with the distribution of extraordinary wealth amid what may be a far different philanthropic landscape? Damn. In so many words, man, F them grandchildren. That what he said. In so many words, that what he said. He said, I only know 3 that I can trust, which is the 3 I made. And I'm not looking to watch out for anything that come after them 3. That's a different kind of thinking, bruh. Nah. No. Nah, bruh. Yo, Buffett said, I don't know them kids. He said, all I know is 3. The one that come from my loins. I raised them. I installed what I got to install in them. Once they left my house, they got influenced. I don't know they partner like that. That is going to influence them children that come out his loins. And the ones that come out of their loins. Y'all not about to eat off this. Oh, my God. That's a whole different type of. I ain't never looked at it like that. I'm not going to lie, bro. I'll probably be pissed off at my grandpa. Like, just imagine growing up as like Warren Buffett is your great-great-grandfather. You like, bro, we broke. Like, bro, you had 150 billion, family. And my thing say insufficient funds. Ah. Dog. That's it from Buffett to Buffet. Johnny Buffett. No. It's Buffett. It's not Buffett. It's Buffet. I've no. Oh my God! I'm of no relation. It's Buffett. It's Buffet. Damn, cuz. Bro, that man said I only know 3. Listen to this. This verbatim, cuz. This ain't even me. That man said, I only know 3. Oh my God, cuz. FDK, cuz. FDK, cuz. Damn. I ain't never heard it like this, cuz. I can't control that. He said, listen, I cannot. Meanwhile, they also create societal uncertainties. Meaning, if I leave them this much money, ain't no telling what they gonna run amok. I don't know what y'all gonna be doing. And the unforeseen future generations choose to distribute such wealth. Meaning, I don't know what they gonna do with my money. I never wish to create a dynasty or pursue any plan that extended beyond the 3. He said the 3, cuz. Buffett wrote it, look, I know the 3 well. Bro, he didn't even say my kids. He said the 3. Nah, bro, this is different. Bro, this is 3. This is serious. He said, the 3 I know well, and meaning I don't know them grandchildren. I don't even trust them like that. I like to play with them, but I don't trust them. They ain't your friend. Damn.
And you talking about multi-generational, that money it'd take a lot to F it up.
It take a lot to blow 150 billion.
Take a lot.
Like you could have even been like, look, check this out. Every generation got a whole 10% of Berkshire shares. Bro said, listen, we cashing out. We cashing out. I'm taking all my money out of here. I'm going to give the 3. Y'all get 1.5 billion. Your mama left you 10 million. I'm going to give you 500 million.
You better stretch it. Make it stretch. That's crazy. Make it stretch.
Anyway, bro, let's go a little further, bro. Damn, that's a lot. All right, I want to pass this up. The Pentagon has failed the financial audit for 7 years in a row. It's the largest government agency that can't fully account for $842 billion budget. The Pentagon. Let's go here. Hold on, we got to move out a little bit.
Come on, I'm broke, baby.
Yeah.
I ain't got no money.
Bullshit.
I see you shining, and I can smell them good with money. Even Ray Charles can see you got money.
Bro, how you can't account for 800, and I'm going to tell you what really pissed me off. They had a black man on TV saying that. Bro, I went crazy. I couldn't find 1,500. Cut, where's that? I left it right here. Boy, say he can't account for 824 billion. This is the Pentagon. But here's the kicker. It's the 7th year in a row that they done failed the audit. Why is this not being talked about?
Because they got 800 billion to sweep it under the rug. Somebody getting paid off.
Bro, you can't
That's hush money.
You cannot unaccount for 800. Like at some point, hey, red alert, yo, we can't find 20 billion. Red alert, y'all, we can't find 100 billion. At 824 billion, you almost had $1 trillion. You're 176 away.
Off the books. Off the books. Somebody eating good.
That's a big run up, cuz.
Somebody eating good.
Damn. All right, let's go to the next one, man. Damn. All right. Before we go to our last thing for the day, we'll go to Flush or the Flip. I mean, we'll go to 1-800-TRAPPER hotline. The banks love Trump. And here's what I'm saying by that. So Wells Fargo, this is since the election. Wells Fargo is up 19%. Goldman Sachs up 14%. Morgan Stanley up 13%. Bank of America up 13%. JP Morgan up 12%. And Citibank up 12%. First of all, before we go forward, I want you to know this right quick. These are the 6 banks, watch me here, that own. I'm about to hit you, but no, you don't know this one. All right. I always tell y'all go read this book, The Creature from Jekyll Island. Anybody that wants to understand America, you want to understand how the Federal Reserve was created, go read this book, The Creature from Jekyll Island. It actually gave birth here in Georgia. 6 families got together and said, in so many words, the government is dumb. They have no earthly right controlling our money. We are the bankers. They created a deal, and the deal was, let us run the money and y'all make the law. And in doing so, they created the Federal Reserve. They actually get a percentage of the revenue that America makes. These 6 families, not the banks, the families. They get a percentage of the revenue that America makes. This book right here is such an eye-opener when you want to understand that. The Rothschilds said it, but they not part of these 6. These the big 6 right here. And then the Rothschilds was doubled in with them though, because they understood that. Watch this. They understood that. Watch this. And also the Federal Reserve is not even much a part of America. It's an individual entity. It's an individual entity. All right, let's go to let's go to 1-800 Travel Hotline, y'all. Get that book, man. The Creature from Jekyll Island.
Hey Trap, it's Anastasia. As always, thank you for everything you do to help educate us on the market and keep us informed on all the events and how it correlates with us and our community. All right, here's my question for today. There's speculation that the market might be shifting focus from semiconductors to software companies in anticipation of Trump's presidency. What indicators should we look for to confirm this shift, and which software companies would you recommend keeping an eye on? Thank you so much for your thoughts on this, and thanks, Jose, for taking my question. Peace out.
Come on, warm hug. Where's she from, Jose? She looked like East Coast. I see East Coast. I see that. I hope she on here.
East Coast look like?
No, because like, I'm listening to the tone.
Okay, not look.
But the whole look, I get East Coast. I don't get, I'm not saying it in a bad way.
No, I know. I'm just
like, I don't get the West Coast. I didn't get the down South. I get the East Coast. It was correlate. It's a good word. It came out with fluidity.
It did.
Correlate. Definitely was a warm hug.
Definitely.
You feel me? Yep, the Federal Reserve is not a bank, nor is it part of the government at all. All right, so great question, Queen. The transition from software, I don't think it's a specific company. I think that's just the next level of AI. I think the next level of AI is software. It goes from semis to software. I don't think it's a specific company, but what I do think you should go is, I think you should look at all of the software companies that's locked in, but like the companies that are needed. So AI is one thing, the chip sector is one thing, and then the software is another thing, and then you have another version. So like your Palantirs would be like the software, like your Snowflake, you into software, right? So look at your software companies. That's what, you're looking at right there. But I still wouldn't just give up on the chips, but don't be as aggressive because we have seen them pull back. So look for your look at that like that. And that's easy. Just go look up chip software. But I like the Snowflakes, the Palantirs. They're definitely going to be needed for sure. For sure. Great question, Queen. Great question. I like that one. Good job, Jose.
What's up, Trap? This is Jonathan, the Port Star of Louisiana. Thank you for taking my call, man, and thank you for everything that you do. Question I had today is about exercising an options contract. I have a Palantir call for March of next year with a $49 strike price. It's currently up 430%. I paid $355 for it. It's worth $1,900. My question is, when does it make sense to exercise it? And should I exercise it? How much premium should I be willing to trade off in order to actually buy the 100 shares? I like the company. I've done the research. I've watched it for a long time. I've made a lot of money with it. So I'm just wondering if it makes sense to exercise it, if I actually do want to own 100 shares, or is there a certain way I should do it, or at a certain point in time, I should wait till. Thanks for everything you do, man. I really appreciate you.
It's a good question. Also, I worked in Port Sulphur before, over the Sunshine Bridge. You heard me? That's the Sunshine Bridge, huh? Over the Sunshine Bridge, cuh. I worked out there. You heard me? So here's the question, Jose. He has, I would like to know one question. If he in the chat, he not high from nobody. He work in construction like that. He work in construction, so he got them sunglasses on. That's PPE. You don't see them. I can see the containers behind him. I see the rigs behind him. Yeah, I see what's going on right there. So the one thing I would like to know, so first of all, great job. Amazing job. Fantastic job. Right? Fantastic job. I would like to know, Jose, how many contracts he have. And here's why, so I can answer that question. When you sell to exercise, you gotta come out of pocket to exercise. That money, you don't transfer that money from exercising that contract from profit to use the money to exercise. You now gotta pay for that. So what the option contract did give you was, it made them obligated to sell you the Palantir shares at the $49. You feel me? But watch this. The money that he gonna sell isn't money he gonna use to buy. Yeah. So for me, it makes more sense if you want to sell it, and then let the stock wait till it fall. I mean, let me say this right. So you up 400 and some percent. You know, definitely you killing it. I don't know, that's why I wanted to know how many contracts you had, because I'd be like, yo, you can sell a couple contracts, right? You can sell a couple contracts and then say, okay, I'll buy some shares or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But remember...
He only got one.
Huh?
He only got one.
Oh, he in the chat?
No, he just texted me.
Oh, he texted you? He said he only got one?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
shit. Don't exercise. Don't exercise. When does it expire? March? I'm not gonna lie. I'm holding it. I'm holding it. I'm letting it play out. If you like the
March
company,
next year.
March next year,
Yep.
I'm holding it. Here's what I would do. I would set a price. If Palantir goes below $55, you come up off it. Don't give them that much back. If it goes below $55, you come up off it. That's your exit price. $55 is your exit price, 100%. But you done made it that far. You done made it that far. You up 400%. You done made it that far. You got one contract. Bruh, let that joker play all the way to February. Let it play to February. Let it play to February. Let it play to February. You can easily get, and here's the thing, it's not being greedy because you got one contract, you already up 400 and some percent. You just set a price. If it goes below $55, you say, that's why I get out at, I'm good. But if it the way it looks like it's gonna keep doing, it got momentum to keep going forward. You just get yourself months. You get yourself, and then you get yourself some good months. You get yourself November, which is up, December, which is cool, and January, which is cool. So in February, you good. So people telling a man cash out, he done already rolled it up 400 and something percent. He done already passed the 100% mark. You done rolled it up 400 and something percent. Man, you got one contract. You good. You didn't settle to split half of it. Rock out. Rock out. You ain't settled to get that one to, man, rock out. Set your price at $55. At $55, I'm getting out. That'll probably bring you down to about 300%. Man, you all right. You still quadrupled your money. You good, bro. Don't sell it to get back in. No, if you want to get another position, stack your bread up, get another position. Don't let that run out. I'll look at it, okay, boom. Here's what I do now. Once it get back, like let's say, I think right now it's at 67. It's at 67 right now, right? So if it gets to 71, I will move my price up. Hear me here. If it gets to, it's at 67 right now. It's at 67 right now. My exit price is $60. No, right now, because it's $67. It's $67. How much is it? It's $67 right now for Palantir. The price is at $67 right now. So at $60, I'm exiting. Between 60 and 62 is my exit price. I'm giving me some room right there. If it goes to $70 or 70, what it is right now? 66? So my price is $60. All right, here's go the plan. I got our plan in real time. We not selling it. We not selling it. You got one contract. You already surpassed our threshold of 100% to cut in half. So you like, yo, I'm here. You at 400%. It's at $66 right now. Your cutoff is at $60. Right? No lower than 59, because I know what you're going to do, man. Trappin might hit 50, and at 59, you bounce back. No lower, 60, no lower than 59. If it moves up to $70, your new cutoff price is 65. Your new cutoff price at 70 to 71 is 65. And you moving yourself in $5 increments every time. Every time it goes up $8, so if it goes to $80 by March, if it goes to $80 within the next couple months, your new cutoff price would then be $70. Because you up another $5 from the 70. Does that make sense? That's what I would do. That's what I would do. Now, you got time. But what I still be doing now is I'll be stacking bread to find another play to get in. Because here's what we do know. We just saw it. Financials and industrials are on fire, which is why our Goldman Sachs play is going crazy. That's a good damn play, man. You got to shout to that guy, man. I'm proud of you, bro. And you out there in Post Sulphur, he getting that. Hey, Jose, ask him, is he working in a plant? He getting that plant money. He getting that plant. That's what I was doing out there. He probably working 5, 6, 10. 5, 6, 10s. You know what I'm saying? 5, 6, 10s out there. That's good. Time decay is about I hate the negative Nancy's. How time decay gonna hurt the man position, family? Hey, Anastasia, we see you, queen. Yeah, man, you good, man. The time decay not gonna kill him until he gets 60 days within that thing. That's why I said February, cuz. The theta don't start really going against him until he get closer to the expiration price. That's the purpose of doing the leap options in the 6, 7, 8 month options. Come on, man. Let's go. Next play, man.
And Anastasia from Detroit.
That's East.
That's Midwest.
Midwest. So we said that. That's cool. We'll go with that.
Yeah, Midwest.
Lake Michigan. It's cold. That's what I was really saying. Somewhere cold. That's good, Detroit. Go Lions. Shout out to CJ.
She said, I do listen to Jill Scott.
Come on. Let's take a long walk around the park. Have done. Hey, you know what my favorite song used to be with Jill Scott? He loves me. It's special. Different. All right, let's go left forward. Let's go.
Trap, what it do?
Wow.
I appreciate you taking my call, bro. And Trap, I just got one question. It's really two, but I'm putting it into one. And it's, what financial and life advice you got for an 18-year-old, and what steps would you take to execute them by any means? And I made money on that GS play, and I appreciate you, bro. We trapping, baby. Let's get it. And most importantly, thank God for putting you in this position and to reaching the youth like me and older people, bro. I appreciate you, and it's a blessing from God for me to be in this position. We trapping, baby. Let's be great, baby. Let's go.
I like his energy. I like his energy. First of all, 18-year-olds playing the game, making money in the game. Let's just salute that, Jose. Shout out to everything we doing, man. Keep that energy up, and you threw God in there too. Come on. Come on, man. So, life advice, financial advice for an 18-year-old. One would be ooh, they about to be mad at me for saying this. But watch this. You don't have to show off your money to get girls. You don't have to show off your money to get girls. And the reason why I say that is because at 18, a lot of times you want to show the girls that you good. Watch this. Next, any female that you date her based on her experience with God and her experience with money. Well, should I say her education with God and her education with money, right? And here's why I'm saying it. Here's why the two things I said started with women, because at 18 your life revolves around being fresh and women. It's your life revolves around, right? And what generation? Man, tell me what 18-year-old don't want to get money and then show girls he got money. And you making decisions on, you know what I'm saying? So I would say this, bro, and it's real. Like at 18, you already playing this game, so that means you focus. You focus. And so, of course, I'm not going to tell you, you want to date women. So when I'm at 18, the females you dating, I would ask them about money. Like, what type of money, what is their idea about money, right? And what is their idea about God and money? How do they see the two? Right? And then next, to make that, I would keep learning. The one you're doing right, you listen to Trappin' Tuesdays, you're in the Patreon, that's good, right? So keep learning. And watch this, the females that you date, are they willing to have conversations about God and money? Because I'm not going to say stay away from debt. The females that you date, are they willing to have conversations about God and money? And because you learning, are they willing to learn from you? Because you're a leader at a young age. You 18. You focusing on bread right now. You getting your money up right now. So you don't want to be involved with nobody that's going to be a distraction from you. At 18, you want to get your bread up, and you want to, at 18, you already getting your bread up because you looking at Trappin' Tuesdays, you in the Patreon, so that means you focused on that. You already mentioned God in your thing just now, so that means you already got an idea about God. So at 18, I'm asking myself, you dating women and say, all right, check this out, yo, like, here's what I'm building. I'm building my relationship with God. I'm building a relationship about money. Where you at with it? And if she ain't on that kind of game plan, go the other way. Now, I know y'all wanted me to say all kind of other things, but here's what I understand. An 18-year-old man, he full of testosterone right now. And he getting bread. And he look like a handsome young fella. What that mean? He definitely on trying to get females. At that age, like, you just gotta be real. And making decisions, a lot of decisions he gonna make gonna be around that. Stuff that he gonna wear is gonna be fresh so women can see him. Stuff that the car he gonna want to get is so women can. And I'm not telling you deviate away from that. What I'm saying is make sure that now the financial advice is you keep learning about money. Don't stop that. Keep learning about money, about credit, about business, all that. But women at 18 gonna play a big role in your life. In my mind, I'm telling you, date the women that align with you learning about money. So now when y'all having a conversation, you tell her like, yeah, man, like, you know when you're on the phone, one of them late night conversations where you got the feet up and you all, yeah. So look, I just bought this option play. What you think about it?
Back in the day, I used to have the corded joint.
You feel me? Hey, I'm thinking about getting into this Apple play. What you think about it? I'm thinking about buying this Goldman Sachs contract. I heard Trap talking about it. How you feel about that? What your analysis is on Tesla? What strike price would you get? If I'm you, let's say we put $100, let's save $100 a week a piece together. You know what I'm saying? Like, what option play you were getting if it's me and you and we had to put some money? Hold up, man. I got an alert just now for a dividend. Oh, yeah, we just reinvested. I just reinvested them dividends, you hear me? How much money you put in your account each week? For sure. You don't got more money than me, you tripping. Man, them other niggas you talk to ain't much investing, you tripping. Them niggas on. Yeah. You heard what Warren Buffett said about his children? What you think about kids? Like, if you had kids, like, would you put them in a trust or would you do? Bro? Like, what's the biggest amount of money you think you can, like, do in one? Like, that's the kind of conversations at 18 that's going to separate you. That's going to separate you. That's going to separate you. At 18, I promise you, that's going to separate you. It's going to tell you if you're wasting your time or not. Because at 18, I'm just remembering myself as a young dude, 18, even though I was in prison. All of my conversations was like, yo, I can't wait to go home, get some money, and wear this so this one can see me. You feel me? So you on the right path, young king. You listening to Trappin' Tuesdays. That means you already learning about money. You in the Patreon, you already said I made some money on GE. Keep on working that. You don't got to be I'm going to tell you something. You don't got to be in a rush to be a millionaire. I promise you already on path. You already on pace. Keep going. The next thing is, bro, like create restrictions around money. Meaning, when you make so much money, how much money are you willing to spend? How much money are you willing to keep to yourself? For me, I'm telling you, if you can learn to keep 80% of your money invested or saved and move on 20%, you don't hit the lottery. You don't hit the lottery. Right? That's a money. If you, as an 18-year-old, if you can say, yo, I'm taking 75% of whatever I make, I'm investing it, I'm reinvesting it, and you can you spend 20, 25% of it, I love that. I'm not gonna tell you invest it all back. No, you're gonna wanna have a little fun. But now, what are you doing? But then the women that you talk to, and I'm gonna keep going back, and then find them principles with God. I'm not trying to go tell you go be a pastor or nothing like that. Keep building that relationship with God, because God gonna give you direction on how to deal with money. Keep listening to me. I'm thankful that at 18 years old, you listen to Wallstreet Trapper. Bro, you don't even know how much that makes my spirit full, that I got an 18-year-old listening to me. You know what I'm saying? So one, bro, and I'm telling you, I saw your energy, man. I love that. And that would be it, bro. I hope I helped you out just now, brother. I promise I hope I did. Let's go, man.
Well, the Trap prosperous day to you. Real quick, I wanted to know, on down days in the market when it's red, what do you typically do to keep your mind off of all the noise, right? And then secondly, going back to the options master class and digging into some more research, I remember looking at the numbers that you have for the ROIC, the ROA, and the ROI, and I noticed that the financial companies, for example, like Goldman Sachs, are different than other companies like NVIDIA in regards to those standings. So what are we looking for when it comes to the financial companies in comparison to companies that have tangible items or products to sell? Thank you. In the meantime, you guys stay prosperous. See you at the top. Bye for now.
Jose, I love when this dude give us a call, bro. Like when he asks a question, I just sit up straight. I be like, cause I know he about to give me some layers. You feel me? So, and he look like he playing golf, Jose. Look like he playing golf out there. You hear me? Shout out to the king, man. So let me answer. First of all, let me answer the question about the finances. In the Wall Street Trappin course, I talk about that. I said we got to look at banks a little bit different. So watch this. And when you're looking at banks, you want to look at, oh my God, net interest payments is what you want to look at. You want net interest payments to be good when it comes to banks, because their instrument of choice is money. In the Wall Street Trappin course, I talk about that. I say we got to look at banks different because their instrument, their product of choice is money. So the ROICs is going to be all the way different. You know what I'm saying? You want to look at those net interest payments. That's key when it comes to banking. So put that right there, 100%. When it comes to the down days in the market, what am I looking at? So first, the down days don't really bother me. One, because I have calloused my skin a little bit, but that takes time. One of the things I do all still pay attention to is like, what is causing the down? What is causing the down? And if I can always get, Jose, Sean, I need you this Saturday. We're going to do the Patreon call this Saturday. I just thought about that because I'm about to say it. A lot of times when the market is going down, I got to do a call with the Patreon so I can explain to them what's going on and what I see. So on the down days, that's another thing I'm looking. Oh, and the Trappin method too, yep. In the down days, I'm focusing on, and it depends. It depends on how down the day is, right? So certain down days get my attention. Idea. A 1% down day, the market being down 1% doesn't bother me. The market being down, having a 2% day catches my attention. A 2% day followed by multiple red days or multiple red days in a row that compiles up into a 5 or 6% red, that now got my attention because now I need to pay attention to why the market is down. Back to back 1% days get my attention because I need to know what's causing the market to sell off. So then I'm going to find out what sectors are selling off. Is it a company as a sector? So what sectors within the market is selling off? What news has came out about those sectors? What companies are getting hit the hardest so I can now try to pinpoint what's going on? Is it a geopolitical idea? So now I got to understand what is it between that? And now I'm looking at stuff like the VIX. I'm looking at stuff like the 10-year note. I'm looking at price points on basis points on all three markets. So it depends on what's going on, but those are the things I'm like looking at right there. So I can kind of come up because I have to create a story in my head. I got to create a story in my head that can pinpoint. If you're in a Patreon, especially if you're in that top tier, I always give y'all a story. Like, I'll watch it for a couple of days and be like, hey, here's the line we got to look at, y'all. And I haven't been wrong thus far when I did that because I give myself time. And so one of the things also I'll say is, like, let's say the market was to bottom out tomorrow. I'd probably lose 30% of my net worth in the options market because I don't make a knee-jerk reaction to the market. I try to pay attention to what's going on and then make a decision to what's going on in the market. Does that make sense? Right? Like, I know if the market was to bottom out tomorrow, I wouldn't move. It would take me about 3 to 4 days because I won't have to analyze what the heck is going on. You know what I'm saying? And so that's kind of the downside to the way that I invest, because I'm just not, it's kind of like people in New Orleans, right? So people in New Orleans, if they tell the people in New Orleans a hurricane coming, they're going to be like, man, that thing ain't going to do nothing. Because we done seen so many of them. And we done seen so many of them turn around. Am I lying, G? Man, that thing ain't going to do nothing. And that's why you get hit the whole, because you keep forgetting the hurricane. You supposed to leave. It's a hurricane. This is a natural disaster. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of my downfall, and I'm 100% aware of that. And all of my people in the Patreon, you know, we'll wait it out. You know what I'm saying? We'll add another leg to a position if I don't feel like it's danger, you know what I'm saying, too much. So I hope that helped out, man. I'm giving up smoking and drinking again this time forever. It's, man, let's go, man. We appreciate that. We got another one, Jose. That's it. Amen. Nah, Trap, we don't speak stuff like it's all good, man. All right, man. So we had a great episode. Jose, you got to stop me, bro. This is the second week in a row we done went 3 hours and 30 minutes, bro. You got to stop me, bro. You got to stop me.
I wasn't even looking today.
Jeez. Look, somebody say New Orleans, we be having hurricane parties. This is crazy. In New Orleans, it's a hurricane, yep, throw a party. Like, New Orleans is crazy. Like, we would look a hurricane in the face and be like, bro, what? So, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, another amazing episode, Jose, man. Whoever thought we'd have this much fun talking about money, bruh? 3,200 people still in the chat, man. I love it, man. I just want to tell y'all, man, we appreciate y'all so much for just tuning in to us each and every week, allowing us to just be ourselves, allowing us to grow, you know. But also, I want to tell y'all something, bro. Like, I be seeing y'all fighting for me. Every now and then, we'll have somebody say something that's real stupid, and I'll see y'all fighting for me, and I'll be like, yup, I ain't even got to say nothing. And I appreciate y'all for that. I 100% say, you know, God first, family second, and then it's the Trappers, man. You know what I'm saying? From the Patreon to Trappers Anonymous, man, we in this thing together. You know, I get so excited when y'all DM me y'all wins. I get so excited when my people in the Patreon DM me their wins, or people in Trappers Anonymous DM me their wins. I get so excited to see that, y'all, not to glorify myself, because I don't need none of that, but to glorify y'all, to put y'all on a page so I can show people that, yeah, bro, like, people are really making money, everyday people. The bad part about it is people look at me and just think like, oh, he gonna win regardless. Like, no, bro, that's why I say I respect everybody who get up every day and pay money in that market, because it ain't easy to win money in that market. And so people don't, I don't know why, but people don't look at me like I'm an everyday person no more. But every day I wake up and feel like an everyday person. But for y'all, when y'all do me that, like, I get the, and when y'all be like, Trap, I started with $4,000. Trap, I started with $1,000. Man, that when I see that, I promise you, immediately I start praying, and I be like, God, thank you. Every time, I be like, God, thank you. Thank you for allowing me to have this voice. Thank you for allowing me to build trust with your people, and thank you for allowing your people to trust me to execute. And so when I see y'all putting that up, bro, like, it's just so exciting to me. And so I want to tell y'all, just this Thanksgiving, man, make sure, you know, you show your people that you winning. Not about me, but you let your people know you winning. You let your people know that this market is changing your life. And you show them the good and the bad. You show them the good and the bad. The good and the bad, man. And I'm excited, man. I'm excited for what's ahead for us. I'm excited what's about to happen with us. I'm excited for how many more y'all gonna go from 4 figures to 5 figures, from 5 figures to 6 figures to 6 figures to millionaires. I'm excited about it. I'm excited about the Freedom Center, finishing that project up so we can get y'all in there and so we can have classes and so we can have meetups for the trappers and meetups for the Patreon people. I'm excited for what we about to do, y'all. I'm excited for what we about to do, man. And with that, man, I just want to tell y'all, man, have a happy holiday, man. Enjoy your people, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night. Same time, same place next week. But don't forget, this Thursday for Thanksgiving, we are having a Thanksgiving special episode at 5 o'clock Eastern. 5 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. Also, we're doing 40% off on the merch entire site. Use code GNM40. GNM40 at checkout. Get 40% off. Come on, man. Y'all see what we got going on up there. Y'all see what we got going on up there. You know what I'm saying? We got the hoodies. We got the crew necks. We got everything, man. Again, listen, it's going to be a requirement, Jose. When you come to the Freedom Center, you got to have trapper attire. You got to have a Wallstreet looks like us now on. You got to have a certified Wallstreet trapper on. You got to have a guard and money on. You got to have the uniform on, man. You got to have the uniform on, man. You dig? So definitely, and also when y'all get y'all merch, man, tag me. I want to see how many of y'all gonna have merch on for Thanksgiving. You feel me? Anyway, man, so get that. Also, we got we have the Donald Trump, How to Invest in the Donald Trump Market. The ebook is $7. I wrote that. I came up with that for y'all. We also got the Black Friday sale. Black Friday sale. We don't have a time limit on it. We have a slot limit on it. Once we run out of slots on the Black Friday sale, we just hanging it up. So if it ends before Black Friday, it ends before Black Friday. We ain't tripping. We break the rules over here. We break the rules over here, but you definitely want to get it. For those who looking for the Options Masterclass, you only get this sale once at this price. This small investment change your life. This small investment change your financial future. That small investment help you become an architect of your family's legacy, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I see y'all Thursday. Salute.